Bryn Shander, the heart of the 10 towns. Our party walks along the desolate, frozen streets with a group of shield dwarves as they converse about a job that can earn them a pile of gems. Fruna, who's done most of the speaking for the shield dwarves, has explained that they were attacked by a yeti. A shield full of iron that was to be delivered to Bryn Shander for the smithies of the 10 towns, and one of the members of their group, Ubak, was torn limb from limb, and they fled, leaving the sled and the remains behind. The party has received a down payment, but are seemingly wary of the shield dwarves as Moonbrook speaks with Haruna.
So, I just want to point out that it seems that we do have possible business that way, but is there any other information that you can give us in regards to, this whole creature?
It ripped Ubok apart. That's all that I know. It was a yeti. It was a terrible creature. We had to leave the sled and flee.
Right. I am very sorry about your friend.
It's an unfortunate risk here in Icewind Dale. I'm sure
Very
you
true.
know.
Yes. Unfortunately so. And it was only one yeti.
That we could say yes.
All right.
Perhaps we could go to the North Look and rest. We've been traveling for some time, and I think all of us are exhausted.
Of course. Do you know where it's at?
The North Look is another inn located in Bryn Shander. It's near the North Gate.
Oh, I was asking if she knows where it's at.
The North Look. Or do you mean where the sled was left?
Oh no, the North Look.
Yes. We were rejected to come in through the North Gate, so we came in through the side, and that's where we saw you.
Wait, you were rejected to come in the North Gate as well?
Yes, they were having some kind of problems.
What did you see? What kind of problems?
I don't
I'm
know.
walking and talking.
We had to... We've just... I'm sorry, we've been very tired. It's been a very arduous journey.
Anybody that's sort of walking with the shield dwarves, you'd see that one of them, whom Haruna indicated, was Korux. I'm sorry, Storn. The other two dwarves were Korux and Storn. Storn has been eyeing the sky periodically as time goes on. I'd say anybody but Moonbrook, you can choose somebody in the group to roll an insight check. And do one. Somebody from the group. Okay. I think the only thing that you can get from Storn, Ray, is that he just seems kind of scared. He's been looking around through the sky periodically as you've been walking, and as you've been talking, you come across the North Look. Finally, like as you just finish up talking with Haruna, Moonbrook, and the rest of the group, you sort of approach this building, this inn here in Bryn Shander.
Please, come on in. Go. Follow them in.
Can I pull Storn aside?
Storn is probably muttering a bit. and you grab him. Do you just grab him by the arm? How do you do it?
Yeah, I think if everybody was starting to head inside, I'd probably just pull him right next to the door, just a little bit off to the side, and say,
He's a bit startled as you grab him.
yeah, oh, hey, no, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no, sorry about that. You look a little, you're looking a little uneasy. What are you looking at? You looking for her?
I did, just a bit fearful of, some of the things that fly in the night.
What, like birds? Bats? I don't see a lot of bats up here, but, I mean, in the summer there was, but I'm not seeing, it looks fine. It's dark like it always is, but you're fine.
You're right. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, let's get inside and get you a drink.
It'll be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
You open up the door to the Northlook Inn. It's fairly busy in here. Nissa, give me a perception check. Okay. You make your way into the inn, which is fairly crowded. The group of dwarves like shake off some of the snow and things, and you can see they take off sort of like their face coverings, and maybe take off some of their hoods, shake out some of the cold weather. You can see that Hruna is a female dwarf. She's still kind of like buttoned up kind of tight in the clothing, but she's taken off her hood and you can see that she's lost her right ear. Korux hasn't really talked very much, but he's missing his nose, and you can see the signs of like frostbite that have done some damage to these dwarves.
Are these injuries, like, do they look old? Like do they look like they've happened recently?
You can make a medicine check. Hard to tell.
You look like you had some trouble out there, maybe.
What do you mean?
Your injuries, are they recent?
We didn't encounter the Yeti, is that what you mean? There was Obuk that was mangled and torn apart.
Well, you should probably get some food and drink in you.
Yes, we're...
Wait. Before you go, I was wondering, dwarves often travel in, or have clans of some sort. What clan are you a part of?
The Battlehammer clan.
Battlehammer
clan.
Excellent. Well, go rest up.
Thank you.
She inclines her head to Korux and Storn, and she says something in Dwarvish. And they both like nod their heads, and you can see that they like go up to probably get some drinks, maybe some food. Hruna stays back by you, Moonbrook, and says,
So if you think you could help us, as I said, we'd be able to give you one bloodstone each. They run for 50 gold or so, 50 gold pieces, and you can have the one as a down payment. When we last saw the sled, it was about halfway from here to Cairncunig, or Kelvin's Cairn.
Was it off the path, or was it, the path, but not, you know what I mean?
The road? Yeah, was it on the road?
No.
No, it was off the road.
Right, it was in the valley before, right? In the foothills?
Yes, we were returning to Bryn Shander, so from the valley, we were headed to Bryn Shander.
Okay.
All right. Well, we will attempt to get your valuables. So,
Is there anything else you can tell us to prepare for what may come at us there?
There's many dangers in Icewind Dale, but as I said, the Yeti was the one that... She swallows hard. The Toro book apart.
Well, hopefully between the lot of us, we can make do against a Yeti.
No, I don't want to run into the Yeti. I'm just gonna go see if the body's there. That's all
I'd
that's
rather
all you
not.
guys want, right? Like, yeah,
Chubby
like we
thinks
don't have
she's
to
gonna
fight
go
the
get some
thing.
alcohol because
It would
Yeah.
be lovely
Get
if
ripped
we
to
did
high
not
five and get have to be
encounter
really
the Yeti, but I don't
Yeah.
think we can. I don't think we can rely on the fact that we won't. I think we have to prepare for the fact that we might.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
as
Yeah.
they
Okay.
discuss
but-
this, I go ahead and pat the dwarf's shoulder and kind of gesture to the bar for her to go ahead, and ignore us.
Chubby's gonna look wishfully at Moonbrook and be like, me
No,
too.
you stay here. No,
Come on,
come on, we're about to go back out.
we're going
we
out
got to go.
now. We can't stay for a little bit
No,
Just think of the celebration when we return and
with a
we
dead
are
body.
wealthier.
That seems like great celebration.
Yes, because we'll be wealthier.
True.
I
Hopefully.
Yeah,
think
that's
I'm
true.
going to catch up with you in a bit. Stomach's bothering me.
No, I've been there.
Nerves.
No, it's fine.
Yetis. Ugh. So, I will catch up, and I'll see you guys in just a minute.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
sure.
Okay,
Right.
feel better.
Thanks.
Don't stink the place out too bad.
You're
Insight
still,
check.
you're still a gnome.
I want to
It fits
know
you
if he's
well.
telling the truth.
Is he
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
But your
insight check.
clothes don't fit.
Okay, thank you. Hold on.
Yeah.
My clothes don't fit. Correct.
Yeah, you're just dragging them around.
Standing here naked.
No,
No,
my
he's-
clothes are just. I'm just dragged. It's like a child in long, adult robes.
Yeah.
It's just everything's just too big for him right now.
It's adorable.
You got jammies on.
My big snuggly robes. That's all.
So yes, I'm
And they're
going.
armored.
When you go out, I'll be right with you. Just give me a bit.
Yeah, of course.
And make sure he doesn't lose his pants, because we all know who likes pants around here. Yes. Right. Well then.
Chubby loves pants.
She's also gonna Chubby's gonna quickly look at Teriel as she's walking out the door, and she's gonna have her hands, and she's gonna as she's walking out.
He's just gonna mouth. Nothing. Go.
Yeah, I leave. There's nothing. I didn't notice anything.
Chubby will follow up with Moonbrook.
I'd like to go up to the bartender, actually.
Okay.
Just real fast.
Sure.
And try and flag him down.
So, looking around the inn, just in general, you can see that there's a lot more of a rambunctious crowd in here. There's, you can probably easily tell that there are mercenaries and adventurers here. The tap room here is one of the best places to pick up on news and rumors, and that's something that any of the locals would know if they've been to Bryn Shander.
Also known as Numers.
The inn's proprietor is a retired sellsword named Scramsax. He's a human, and he's a pretty good guy in general. I think his reputation sort of precedes him. So, Teriel, you're walking over there, and Ray is as well, it seems like. Moonbrook has left. Cheppy has left.
I'm still in front of the battle. Hold on. The Battlehammer clan.
Okay. Yeah, they would have gone over to the bar. I mean, Teriel's seemingly walking his way over there. Haruna, sort of explaining everything, has walked over to the bar as well.
I'll go over
I'll follow
there as
them
well.
over.
Okay.
I thought they were leaving. Okay. Yeah, so I would just make my way up to the bar and just kind of like, face while they're drinking or whatever, just kind of like sit on next to them. Hello.
You can see that Storn is probably a bit skittish. Like, you sit down and he doesn't like jump or anything, but it's close.
Scorn, is it? I'm
The
Terry.
name's Storn.
Storn. I'm sorry. I'm Teriel. I am a high elf. Well, I'm a son of Paladin. And I have interest in your clan. Not anything. Yes, kind of a fan. Let's just say. I'm delighted to hear more about your clan. Is your clan still being ruled by... What was the name? Rune.
He takes a deep breath. Just, not for many a year.
What a shame. Who is your leader now?
Conrad.
Conrad. Is he here or is he at the other location?
What do you know about it?
Oh, just stories, really.
What kind of stories?
Well, I'm interested in something that might be very useful to my people. And
Have you been
I've heard
talking
that-
to him in Dwarf this whole time? Dwarvish?
Yes.
Okay.
Very interested in knowing about an item of sorts that has made its way all the way to my hometown. But I haven't heard of it in years. May have been even centuries at this point. Just trying to find information. Nothing rash or any sort. What do you know about a certain shard?
Give me a persuasion check. I think you've got disadvantage on this.
Are we in this location? Are we all mingling in the area-ish?
Teriel's
think
talking.
we are.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are kind of at the
would
bar.
But
I
none
would
of
be
us
close enough.
understand the language, right?
I speak Dwarvish.
Oh,
And so do I.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I look to Ray and ask him, "Do you know what they're saying?" Like kind of quietly.
I would get really close to it. We'll
Would you
talk
say
about
perception?
it later.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Okay. Do they get checks for listening in? Because I'm not really having this conversation out loud. I would never. This is like something between me and.
Yeah, if you're sort of whispering this to Storn,
This is
you
not
guys,
an open conversation.
Leoric and Ray, you'd have to give perception checks. Yeah.
Okay.
So, give me a stealth check, Teriel. A regular one, no disadvantage.
Oh, my stealth is fun.
Oh no!
Yeah, my stealth is -1.
Yeah, and on top of that, it wouldn't come into play here, which is why I didn't make you roll for it. But if you wear heavy armor, whenever you make a stealth check, you do it with disadvantage. Yeah, if anybody's wearing heavy armor, that's with disadvantage on any stealth check.
Including whispering.
It doesn't. Yes, exactly. It does not coming into play for this.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, no.
It echoes off my power.
Hey!
But Leoric, you and Ray are trying to listen in, and you can hear it, even though Teriel's trying to be quiet. It is kind of a loud bar. It's difficult to the tap room. It's difficult to manage the volumes.
I think the only thing that I hear is Shard, and I think that's when I probably perk up. But everything else I probably didn't hear because of the blabber of the bar.
I would have heard the name of the clan and that he was interested, and that's probably about it. Well,
Storn looks at you and says, "It's none of your business."
Oh, it's not? Okay. Well then.
Perhaps if you make it back with the ingots, we can talk then.
Well, I think that is a wonderful idea. And he kind of like looks around and just sees who's near the bar of his own party. That's a wonderful idea. Also, I think it's good that we talk when you're feeling a little bit better. Thank you for your time. I can guarantee you that my party is efficient. And I ever so much want to get your everything back to, well, and he kind of looks at him, somewhat normal for you. You have my word. Next drink is on me. And then, I'll keep.
Yeah, you can see that the human man, known as Scramshax, makes his way over. He's like, he has like a surprisingly not he doesn't have the stern expression that a lot of the people here in Icewind Dale have. There's a bit more of a relaxed look on his face. He even smiles to a few of the patrons and whatnot. I walk over and he says, "What can I get you?"
Well, not so much for me. For my friend here. The next drink's on me. How much do I owe?
I'll have that good mead then.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 silver pieces.
Aye. He flips him the silver pieces.
Storn looks at you, his sort of, frostbitten face and missing nose, a bit rough, but he nods his head, goes to town on the drink.
And I just take my leave and I just kind of look at my party. See you outside then.
yeah.
And then just walk off.
So, I would flag down the bartender. What was his name again?
Scramshax. Or Scramsax.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, Scramsax.
Scramsax. I feel like I would probably know him, but if he's a pretty nice, upstanding guy, I don't. Yeah, that's what I was. These always go so well. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's great.
Why is everyone that you roll so bad? It's just sticking with the canon so far for this character.
I have one of them forgettable faces,
Nice. Nice.
So I'd probably wave him down.
He looks over to you. Wait a minute. What do I know that face from? Gets a little bit closer. You.
Me?
You.
I hear this and I'm like, oh no, he owes him money to Leoric.
You skipped out on a bill.
Oh, I don't think that
knew
was
it.
me. That doesn't sound like me at all.
Oh.
I kind of step up next to Raytuin and just look menacing.
Okay, so how much was it again?
Make an intimidation check, Nissa.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ray, roll me a d10.
Okay.
Low
Is that
better.
okay? I always screw this up. What is it again?
Slash R space d10.
Yeah. Okay. So I did have that.
You owe 5 gold pieces.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It must have slipped my mind. Sometimes you know how it is. You get a lot of people in here. That's
you
fine.
Skipped out on the bills, more like.
No. I think I probably just got really drunk and forgot. You know, because that doesn't sound like me.
I told you I was going to give you a break since you were hard on times, but you stood me up and you left without paying.
You know, I don't remember that, but I'm not going to argue with you, and I do apologize. So let me go ahead and give you your 5 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. You know what? Here's an extra gold. Sorry about that. You know, sometimes I don't have my head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Snatches it out of your hand. He says, "Is this real?"
Yeah, no, that's what you can check it out. I don't mind. It's absolutely real. Absolutely.
Bites on it. There's a slight flex in the gold.
That is a good idea, though.
All right, good then. You shouldn't take advantage of others that try to be kind to you.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm definitely I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna, I do apologize. Going forward, I'll pay beforehand. Okay.
Thank you for your forbearance.
Yeah, what she said. Also, now that that's sort of out of the way, I needed to ask. Do you know what's going on at the gate? Like, has there been some rumblings about that? We tried to get in and they wouldn't let us, and I just wondered, sort of, curious.
Make a persuasion check. Since you've paid your bill, it won't be with disadvantage.
Okay.
Doing great.
Can I step up again and look menacing again and have that help in any way?
No. One and done on these rolls.
Well, honestly, that's fine. I think it plays. So, yeah. So, did you hear anything, or like, what's up with that?
He says, "Just some mumblings from the guards."
Just some mumblings from the nothing. Just okay. Well, thank you for your time. I hope you. I don't know. I'll see you later. And then I'd walk out.
I just follow Raytuin, shaking my head.
So with these, what's the probability of these Yetis actually attacking us or us finding one at all on the travel? Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello.
You're talking to the Battlehammer?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. The proprietor is sort of looking down towards you. He said, "I'm sorry, were you talking to me?"
No, I was talking to this guy.
Storn looks over to you and says, "Yetis." "Yes, there was a Yeti. I don't know if another one will attack or not."
Have you ever seen one before in your travels?
"Of course."
So they're not rare.
"In Icewind Dale, no."
Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm talking to you. Could I have a beer?
"Oh, yes."
Excuse me. Thank you.
What kind would you like? We have good
the
mead.
strongest, I think.
All right, that'll be 2 silver pieces.
Okay, 2 silver. Okay. And here you go.
That's the
1
money.
and 2.
Thank you very much. And be careful if you know that one. He points to the door where Ray just walked out.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Is it usually not pay?
It's been months since he's paid me back.
Okay, well,
He's not a trustworthy one, that one.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you.
And I think Gnome Leoric raises the glass, chugs it as much as he can, and it's not all of it, and then he belches and puts the mug, probably not even halfway finished, and puts it back on the...
Thank you. Oh,
He makes his way to
You're
follow his
welcome.
friends.
Come back anytime. And you head outside. We return to the rest of the group, waiting outside.
So
I'm gonna lean close to Ray, kind of away from Teriel, and be like, so what was he talking about with the dwarf?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I didn't pick up a lot of it. I just know that he was talking about the Battlehammer clan's leader. They said something about him being dead, and the new one's named Conrad or something. And other than that, and that's really all I picked up. I don't know what any of that was about.
Interesting that Sun Elf from outside would have anything to do with the leader of a dwarf clan here.
Maybe. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of mingling and mixing up here, so I don't really know how it is everywhere else.
We should make sure to tell Moonbrook. Maybe she'll have an insight.
Hey, what are we talking about?
If you're gonna be staying in that form and go try and get, switching forms and then going to get the axe speak, and remember, we talked about.
Oh, do you want me to do that? I could do that. I don't care.
Well,
No,
maybe
I don't think they're smart, Ray. You're a horrible liar.
Terry,
I
did
don't think
have a
you
good
should
mood?
go. Because that orc may kill you.
Well, I don't have to
I
be me.
actually
I
do. No, I actually do agree with that. I don't think it might not be worth pushing it. I just didn't know if that's something we were gonna do. I was just asking.
Oh.
Holy shit, it's cold. Yeah,
Very
are we going to go send the orc to go get the thing with that
Yes.
The axe
stone?
speak?
It would probably be helpful.
Well, hopefully he doesn't lose his head.
What can you change into an orc similar to that one? Maybe if you look the same, maybe he'll I don't know, not want to kill you quite as quick.
Okay, I could try it.
Yeah, but what if you ask some questions that you can't answer?
He's going to ask
you're
you what
not.
clan you're in.
Oh,
Maybe just be a dragonborn. That way you will be intimidating, but also not like him. So you won't be expected to know things you shouldn't know. Or don't know.
Intimidating an
I
orc.
got it. What if you just don't make yourself have a mouth?
Then
And
how
how
would
would
he
he
get-
convey that he wants
Yeah.
to buy an axe beak?
I guess you could just point at it and show monies.
That's actually not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. What you got?
Moonbrook?
How about he goes as the most unassuming ever, just a regular human? Amazing. That's pretty good, right?
boring.
Well, okay, it is boring, but can you be boring human? Can you do that?
I could be boring human, yeah.
Just don't push the issue when he asks to charge you double or, your clothing is going to still be the same now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, out of ideas here. So,
Jeppy can give you her tunic.
Yeah,
you
perhaps.
Give him different pieces. Here, you can have this scarf. And she whips off
You
one
can
of her
have one
many
of my
scarves.
furs.
You can have
we're
a toothpick.
thinking-
Okay.
Maybe not the toothpick. That's a very, very telltale sign.
Wait, what if he turns into a lady of sort?
He would need a lady's dress.
No,
Well,
not
no,
necessarily.
He
has a shawl, he has a poncho.
Yeah, no.
Can you do that?
I could what? You want me to what?
Be a lady? Like, can you be
a complete
woman?
throw off? Maybe a human lady of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the toothpick's pretty good. There's not many mint toothpicks around.
Well, he's not gonna know. I mean, do they have really good smell? I don't know.
And you're the only one I know
take
that
that
holds
back.
toothpicks, so maybe not a good idea. Well, whatever
I'm
you
not going to
decide,
do it.
Leoric. Good luck.
I was trying to
Everything.
contribute.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
Leoric walks, and gnome Leoric walks behind the shop for a moment, make sure nobody's looking, and then he transforms into a boring human. And then he comes back out. Okay. How do I look?
Whoa, you look
That
really
is
boring.
quite impressive.
Your
You're
face
very-
looks like you've had it with life. It
bored.
is perfect.
Yeah, I went with a mustache.
Yeah, I think
look
that
at you
that
and I just
sells
see
it.
boring, boring, boring. It's
Yeah.
great.
Perfect.
Like
Debbie
you do a
sees
lot
it
of
the other
writing or
way.
something.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, well I'm gonna go get us an axe beak.
Okay.
I'll be out. I'll follow you and just be outside just in case you're in trouble. I did promise I will protect you.
Can we wait inside?
No,
What
we
do you
can't.
think,
we,
Moonbrook?
we have other things to do.
It shouldn't take that long. If they're
Wait
gonna
up.
do the business, it should be fast.
It doesn't take me long either. Just tell me to wait.
No, come on. We'll go and we'll stand far away.
Yeah.
Wait, did she just slip off? Damn her! I'll go get her.
I'm following Moonbrook, I guess.
Yeah, I'll follow them too.
Okay. So we follow Leoric and Teriel as they venture off to try and see if they can secure an axe beak.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No?
Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea, but make sure that you stay far away from this group and any news of it. And pretty much take the first price he gets. I guess you're paying for it, just no one gave us anything.
Yeah. Why don't you stay back about like a block or so if he sees you, then maybe he'll think that.
I'll be outside around the side. If you need anything, code word will be sun, since it doesn't shine enough here.
Sun. You got it.
Yes. All right. Good luck. I'll be
Okay,
out here.
thanks. Okay. Oh boy. Leoric strolls confidently to the stables.
Sure. You walk over there, you can see an axe beak kind of like walking around, and the half-orc stable owner, known as Hanamar, the half-orc, is, he's tending to an axe beak, it looks like.
Ah, beautiful creature.
What do you know of it?
Not much. It's just, I really like what it looks like. Do you have many more of these for sale?
We do. Are you looking to purchase?
I am. Yeah, we just got a sled, so I was looking to get something to pull it. And these are good for that, or should I get dogs?
Well, that depends on the sled, but in most cases, the sled dogs would do well to pull it, yes. Axe
What if
beaks
we have like a...
Axe beaks
Sorry.
would do well to hold any possessions on their own, but they're not usually meant to pull sleds.
Okay.
Good for one, maybe two people.
Okay.
They are trained to, well, at least defend themselves.
And how and what do they eat? Just
Well, they eat most meats and things.
pretty much anything?
It'll do on a good ration.
And do you have feed for that here too, or is it just
Aye.
okay?
If you'd like to purchase that as well, I can arrange it.
Yeah, we're heading north to Kelvin's cairn. So, how much food do you think we need?
Well, that depends on how long you'll be gone.
If
you're gone for a few days, they usually eat about 2 rations a day.
Okay, yeah, I'll get 2 bags. 2 bags of feed and an axe beak.
Very well. 2 bags of feed and an axe beak will run you 51 gold pieces.
Okay, 51. Okay. And he counts out the 51, and then he takes out a silver piece, 2 silver pieces, and puts it for a tip.
Ah, good doing business with you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Do I just pick one, or how does this part work?
Well, I've just groomed Thrak here.
Thrak, okay. Okay, come on, Thrak. Do I just grab it?
Yeah, hold it by the reins there, and it's already settled and has bags and everything on it.
Okay. Okay, all right. All right, thank you. Yeah, this is great. Awesome.
You need help getting on, or are you walking it through town?
I'm just going to walk it, I think, for a bit. I think I don't want to make a fool of myself just yet. Come on, Thrak.
Thrak, the axe beak, and in case the audience needed to see an axe beak again, we can bring one of those up for everybody. Let's remind everybody what the axe beak looks like.
They are cool AF. Sorry, that was me talking. I know that we sound similar right now. And I'm going to pull him up towards Teriel. All right, look at that.
Oh, you're still alive.
I am.
And at that, you have an axe beak.
Yep, this is
Yorick, you're starting to impress me, sir. Very well. What's its name?
Thrak.
Thrak. I think that fits it perfectly, and it has equipment as well. Well, how did you make out?
It was 51 because I bought 2 bags of feed. Figuring
51 with the bags of feed.
51 with the bags of feed, yeah.
That is a better deal than we probably would have got back in the other town, actually. So, I would keep
the only
that
thing
to
I worry about
yourself.
is feeding it, but besides that, it's...
What? Why?
Because when we run out of food, we will need to figure out what it's going to eat out in the wild if we last that long.
What
When I
does
say
it
we
eat?
last that long, I mean if we're out there for that long.
It eats rations.
Yeah, it'll eat rations. It'll also eat the feed that we provided, which is good, and also it'll eat most meats, he said, so...
Most meats. We should have bought a lot of knucklehead trout, apparently. That wonder if it would like that, or if it doesn't like us.
Eat people.
Thrak, do you eat people? Well, he didn't say anything. I guess we're safe. All right, then. Back to the
Thrak.
group, I guess.
I pat its beak, hoping it doesn't snap at me.
Animal
I
handling
imagine
check.
it may snap at me. Oh, sweet. Oh. I was hoping for a snap.
So, Thrak sort of recoils for a second as you go to pat it, but your hand sort of like manages to pet Thrak, and Thrak like does the head bash thing where he like pushes hard against your hand, like too hard, and he pushes you back.
Oh.
I don't know if he likes you or maybe he wants to eat you, but
I don't either.
At least he's favorable to you.
Yep, come on, we're going this way. You're our friend now. We're never going back to his stable. I mean, unless we need to have you there for a night or something. But
well,
and then he continues walking.
I guess we should be off then. I'm just following.
Off you go.
Indeed.
The other group. Back inside the Northlook. Ray, do me a favor. What's your passive perception?
Blah, 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 15.
Okay. So, I think it's kind of coming back to you why exactly you left this place without paying. There is a knucklehead trout that is mounted on a plaque over the hearth. Its name, Ol Bitey. And when you walk within 5 feet of it, it turns its head and snaps at any creature that moves within that distance.
Did I walk within that space before I realized it? Did I like walk next to it and then go, oh, I was like, ah!
And then the fish returns and it says, yes, the fish says this.
There's a place I like to go, farther up the river's flow. Where it is I do not know, must be under all that snow.
Several of the patrons in the bar start laughing.
Fuck! And then I would turn around and start working towards the door, just like stomping, just like shaking, but stomping towards the door. And I would go immediately outside.
Rushes past you, Nissa, Moonbrook, and Cheppy.
Whoa.
You see all of this.
What?
That song is.
Did he find another person he owes money to?
I think it was a fish this time.
Really?
You could say a
love
fish
that
got his
song.
tongue.
Fish got his tongue. That's a good one, Cheppy.
Chubby's smart. Chubby's the best.
I will say, Moonbrook, these companions that have joined us recently have certainly brought mirth. If
You
nothing
think they
else.
have a takeout mug?
I mean, I'm sure you could buy
Probably.
one, but I think
Perfect.
you've had enough at this point. Like, I don't know how you got past me, but you did. So this is your last one, and we are leaving after this.
It's for the road. Just a drink for the road. That's all.
All right. Well, pay up.
Cheppy will go over and can she try to buy another drink from the bartender before she leaves?
Sure. The bartender,
right.
yes, Scramsax is here to give people drinks. He's happy to give you a drink.
You're just gonna see Cheppy at the bar. She like flips her head over and shakes her hair, and it just gets super puffy, and she kind of puts her hands up inside of it.
Chubby wants another drink, but hide it.
And then she just frames her face, just like, don't let them see.
Sure, give me a stealth check.
Where is...
Where your skills are. Wow. Okay. The floof is mighty today. And, yeah, he passes over another drink. It's two silver pieces for each one that he gives you.
Perfect, sounds good. Cheppy's gonna take it, and she's just gonna down the drink, and then she's gonna run past with Moonbrook and Nissa.
Okay.
Man, she's real fast today. Let's go.
Yeah, that was... Huh. Okay, anyway. Shall we?
Yes, we shall. Let's go. And back out into the cold. They go.
I think everybody else is everybody else there yet?
Everybody's outside except for you two. You can
Do
see
we
that.
see the act speak?
Yeah, you can see Leoric and Teriel. Leoric is leading an axe beak.
Oh,
So, yeah, so great.
wow.
They're the others. Meet Thrak. He's a lively one.
It's a big chicken.
I wouldn't call him that.
Kind of, yeah.
See, he doesn't like it.
I don't think that's true. I think he does like it. Cheppy would know. Cheppy has Frog. Frog, meet Thrak.
I
Animal
walk up
handling
to the
check,
axe
please.
beak and
Oh. Oh. I'm
Animal
gonna find
handling.
out if it's hungry.
Yeah, Thrak sort of looks at the frog and sort of tries to snap. Leoric, you've got the reins for Thrak.
Okay. Whoa, easy. And I try to.
Yeah. Well, if we feed it
See,
now, he won't be hungry later.
I bought him. I bought a bunch of feed. Everybody, we could just. And he reaches into one of his saddlebags and brings in a handful of feed, and tries to feed it.
Are you sure? I think it wants frog.
Leoric, do you want your pants?
Do I want
Does
my
the orc
pants?
want his pants?
Teriel.
Oh, me.
I'll take yours too, Leoric.
I just take a handful of the feed and hold it out to the axe beak.
Sure. Animal handling check.
Snappy. Oof.
Eats it up without taking a hand off or anything.
Interesting creature. I just kind of step back and look to Moonbrook. Would you like to feed him also?
Wait,
So
wait,
he
wait,
knows
wait,
all
wait.
of us?
We need to keep this feed as much as we can on the road trip because we don't have much and
Just a little won't hurt. It would be good for
It's okay.
Drax
I
to.
want to keep my fingers, so.
Alright.
No, I agree with both. I mean, everybody should get acclimated to Thrak, but also we should be careful because when we run out of food, I don't know what it eats. So
yeah. So next time, when he's hungry or when it's hungry, you can each one of us feed it once or twice or whatever.
That's
true. We can also do
wise.
that.
Yeah. Should we get going?
I think so.
All right. We have our
Best.
sled, maybe, and the dog. What the hell? Where's the dog?
Hi, Ray.
Yeah, boy
Yeah.
would be sticking close to Ray.
I got him. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Are we ready?
Let's
Yeah. Also, there are a lot of Yetis. Apparently, it's a regular thing to see Yetis. I spoke with the dwarves inside, and they said that it is a common occurrence. So, be ready for anything.
Yeah, out that
Aye.
way, of course. Yeah, they're very.
Well then, I guess I'll get to see everyone in a serious way. All right.
Chubby's
Not
always
if I can help it.
serious.
Okay. Who's riding the axe beak? Actually, Leoric, you should be the one, I would guess.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna wait till we get out of town, though. I think it'll be very embarrassing if I ride into a stall or something.
Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go north out of town or south?
Well, we can't do that now, can we?
Can't go
You
north
can
because
go
they,
to
they closed
east
the
gate.
gate, didn't they?
I would say we should head out whichever gate, but head along the road until we hit the next town, at least,
Yeah,
because they didn't head off of the road until they were, I believe, at Caer Konig. So we'd be wise to follow their path. It'd be easier to find.
Okay. Southgate it is then, and then run our way around.
So the
And hit the road.
information that they gave you, Moonbrook, was that the sled seemed to be halfway between Bryn Shander and Kelvin's Cairn. So probably somewhere around there-ish.
I, of course, relay this to everybody.
Okay.
Let everybody know.
Oh
Sorry,
my.
can you do it one more time.
Yeah, so we can head out. Honestly, we can. Is the east gate open? It was the north gate. Which one was closed?
North gate is
Gate's
closed.
North.
Yeah, so we can just head out the east gate and then go north from there. That'd be fine.
Isn't it quicker to go back to Targos and then up to the other town and go from there? It's very
It
quick.
may
It's
not be.
close.
It may be faster as the crow flies, but
Well, we can go
I
north
think
and just.
we
see-
might be
we can-
better off just following their trail. We're more likely to find their lost comrade that way.
Yeah.
I agree.
If
We
he's
wanna
not
take the-
alive,
We can.
Are we
at
gonna
least
take the east
return
way,
his
or are we
body.
gonna? Are we just gonna go up north without a road?
I would say, and Moonbrook, you know this route even better than I, but I would say we should stick to the roads until we're close to the path towards Kelvin's cairn.
Hey, I'm not the leader, but if, do you think, yeah, I think that's appropriate, maybe. I'd rather stick with some place in case something happens, we could be found. Not that that
Roads.
even is a guarantee either, because how many times have we found others on the road and there's no help for them, so...
Moonbrook, your scarf. Thank you.
I think the only thing that we need to worry about is if we take the road as highwaymen. So, that's a hell of a lot better than Yeti.
I don't think that's too much of a concern.
They're not gonna bother us. There's too many of us. They don't do that.
Oh.
We have
shouldn't do
obvious
that.
fighters.
Let me take that back. They shouldn't
like
do
you
that.
and myself.
What's the weather like out there? Are we gonna like?
Cold.
Is it gonna be hard to see? Is it gonna be like
Yes.
white out? Jeppy's
Yes.
used to the forest.
There's
It might.
light.
You can assume it's always winter, cold, snowing.
Yeah. We just need to take our time. Don't need to rush. You know, pick our way through the
You
area.
have
That's
the
fine.
Axbeak and the dog to help.
Well, we definitely need to get started, I would say. So we need to make a decision, and let's go.
East.
Yeah,
East it is.
yeah, east is good.
So Terrio just kind of picks himself up and starts walking towards that gate.
Leoric starts following.
I'll probably control
Leoric,
the
don't
sled.
forget to take the lantern out. See if we can find one of the chewingas.
Here?
Well,
I have a better idea. Why don't
Okay,
you
yeah.
tie that lantern on the
Onto Thrak?
rack and just, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
Especially
I
while
like
you
that
ride.
idea. That's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
Just remember that the lantern uses oil. So if you want to leave it
Yeah,
on
leave
the
it
whole
on.
time, you can,
No.
but it's going to cost you oil.
Only
You get
while he
about-
rides it.
You get about 6 hours per flask.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
just while you ride it, at least. Somewhere, maybe preferably.
Yeah,
that
I'm
you can
gonna
pay
check
attention.
on it. Check on it probably throughout, but it's gonna be
Right.
it's gonna be tight if I keep it on. I only have
Alright,
six flasks of this oil, so
Alright, I'm sorry, I'm working my way to the east gate.
Okay.
Jeppy follows.
I would saddle up on the sled and start pushing boy on.
You,
Yeah, same.
you guys head to the east gate. You get through without any issues or anything. And out you go into the harshness of Icewind Dale again.
Yep. Definitely not looking forward to being in this cold.
No, but there's things that you can do. Just
all right.
bundle
Who's
it.
gonna head me up here on track?
Oh,
I basically just pick him up and put him up on track.
Oh, okay, mate. Thank you. All right. Anybody else join me up here? As he pats the rump of Thrak.
Cheppy and Frog.
All
Don't
right.
eat Frog.
I will not eat frog.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the
Alright.
bird, the chicken.
He offers an arm.
Cheppy gets up and sits down, kind of like smooshes her butt. Like, yeah, this is nice.
But it is warm.
Cheppy will keep you warm, Leoric. Cheppy's very butt warm.
I think Leoric, with his long robes, he drapes the rest of them over Cheppy behind. So at least she's covered a bit.
Okay. So Leoric and Cheppy are taking Thrak. All right.
oh, go ahead.
Now, what about the sled? How's that working?
Yeah, I'd most likely, I think I drove it in, right? Or no, I said I was going to take over since Cheppy did such a fabulous job last time. So I'll be driving it.
Okay.
Do I need to do anything for that, or?
Oh, definitely. Do you have any vehicle proficiency?
No.
Okay. I know one of you does, and I'm not saying who.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, I don't.
So, this is just an animal handling check then. Who is navigating?
I have a map. So I
would
could.
say Moonbrook.
I'll navigate, because, yes.
I will give you the
She
map.
knows the way best.
Looks at it.
All right, Moonbrook. You're telling me the way that you're going here.
Well, I am headed east, down the road, on the east way.
Okie doke. You can hear the sound of boy barking behind, and Ray seems to be able to handle the sled pretty easily. Leoric, you rolled so well with Thrak earlier. You're having no problems with you and Cheppy making their way. And the rest of you are walking along. So, using the ruler tool on Roll20 Moonbrook, it says snap to center. And you can just click and drag the path that you want to take here from Bryn Shander. Okay. Are you traveling along the entire east way there? Are you just following the whole path? Which way are you headed?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is like, number one survival thing. Don't go off the path.
Until you have to.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
So.
So, you head east. I would like a survival check, Moonbrook.
Sure. May I have advantage because of my background?
Yes.
Thank you.
Are you fiddling with a map? Oh, never mind.
Okay. You head along the east way. The path
Easy peasy.
The path from Bryn Shander to probably that point along the east way would make it so that you're traveling for several hours. I would like, and this is against the cold, Constitution saving throws from everybody. And I believe that Nissa has advantage on these specific con saves. Ooh.
Cool.
Okay.
Good job, Debbie.
All right. So,
I'm gonna guide myself. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Still bad. All right.
unfortunately, Auric, unfortunate. You're gonna take one level of exhaustion, unfortunately.
Always. All right, thank you.
Would he be
Exhausted while riding the
warm
bird?
or get advantage
You're taking-
because Cheppy's so warm next to him?
Ooh, all right.
I'll
we are
say
smuggling.
yes because you got a nat 20. Let's have you roll your con save one more time, Leoric. You can take the
Okay.
higher.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice. So 13.
Remove the level of exhaustion.
Sweet.
Oh,
Cheppy like cuddles into the
Cheppy.
back of Leoric and just kind of like snuggles into him.
Yeah, I just imagine your head is just peeking out from under.
Clunk.
Yeah.
So, you make your way along the east way for hours through the cold. Leoric, I need an animal handling check from you.
All right.
And I also need one from you, Ray.
I will try and Ah,
Oh shit.
6.
Okay. As you're traveling with the Axebeak, Thrak, you're traveling for hours now. Maybe because this is the first time that you've ever owned an Axebeak or anything along those lines. But after some time, the Axebeak becomes rather unruly, and I need dexterity saving throws, Leoric and Chappie.
Okay. Not the good one.
Okay, you both hang on, but Thrak seems to try to throw you.
Oh! Oh boy! Okay, Thrak! Easy! Okay, alright, okay. Chippy, I grab some of the feed from the bag.
Where's the food?
It's in the side of the bag, right by my leg.
Thrak has basically stopped in his tracks as the rest of the group seemingly keeps moving. What do you do?
Wait for Chappie!
I am.
And
Yeah, I would. If I see him, I'm gonna stop.
I'm gonna use. Can I?
I think it's broken.
How do I go about using
perhaps
the
it's
vines?
just hungry.
So Divine
That's what I'm
Sense, you get. It's just a freebie. You can just activate it whenever you want. You get 3 of them,
Okay.
I think, a day right now.
Yes.
And it does certain things, basically, like it will. I think in the way that you're trying to use it, you can detect the certain kinds of presences within 60 feet around you, celestial, fiend, or undead.
Okay. I'll still use it.
Okay. Turn it on. You don't seem to sense any of those things around you.
I feel a bit uneasy, but I can tell you that is not a fiend, undead, or demon of some sort. Or celestial.
It's an Axebeak. It's
No.
hungry.
Probably just
Chappie will
hungry.
feed it.
Right?
Do we have the lantern on? The magic
Not yet.
lantern? It's not on.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
so
turn
I
it on
would
as soon as we come.
So-
I'd call back. Well,
Terrio's
yeah.
just looking at the bird and is kind of like trying to see what the bird, what the direction that the bird is sitting. And he just kind of gets kind of low to the ground a little bit and he's just focusing.
Yeah, Thrak just kind of plops down on the ground. If you've ever
Chappie's
seen a
gonna-
camel, you know, where they just get kind of stubborn and they just kind of like sit down, that's what Thrak seems to do.
Cheppy's gonna jump down and she's going to reach into the bag that Leoric pointed out of the feed, and she's going to like kind of walk to the front.
Frog, you gotta stay back. He's dangerous.
She's gonna take Frog and put it behind her back, and she's just gonna like stand as far away as she can, but kind of like put her hand out with the feed in it towards the Axebeak.
Okay,
She's gonna try to feed it.
sure. Thrak seems to like look around strangely and then looks down like towards your hand and then just like sticks its neck sort of back down, and it has this like bowed shape, you know, where it's kind of sitting like that.
Like a swan?
Can I
think
use
it's hungry.
danger sense? I don't know if that'll.
It's
I
not.
don't know if
It
that-
wouldn't be applicable. You can roll an insight check.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Looks tired, Nissa.
Perhaps it needs a rest.
Yeah,
Perhaps we
probably.
do
I
as
mean,
well.
yeah,
We've been
I
traveling
can
for
tell
so
you,
long.
after being one of those things, you get tired really fast.
It's
We should
tired.
probably just
Am I-
take a break.
Am I fat? Is it me?
No.
No. It's just
Do we
there's
have
two of you
wood?
up there. That's
We've
Do we
been
have
traveling
logs?
for some time. We should perhaps take a break.
Okay.
Wait,
Saying all of us.
Leoric
Before-
slumps off the side.
Before we do this, I believe we need to find some kind of cover of some sort. We shouldn't just sit here in the open.
We have
Yeah.
tents. Did
Yeah,
you
cover.
not bring
What is-
those?
Yeah, no, we make our own here in Icewind Dale. Look around, because there's nothing around here.
what is visibility right now?
Not great. For those that have dark vision, it's about 60 feet of dim light. For those that don't have dark vision, you'd be lucky if you have 5 feet of visibility.
This is a white land a lot of the time for most of us.
Yeah, but we might want to get just a little
more
bit
like a
off the
dark
road. If
gray.
we
Agreed.
can try and pull it.
Okay.
I mean, we
well,
can just be off to the side of the road 5 feet,
Yeah.
and most will not see us. Most are not like Moonbrook, and probably the Sun Elf.
I am a little bit worried. We've been traveling for so long. We have not come across anything. No dangers, no nothing.
Yeah, it's good luck.
It's lucky then, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm notoriously good luck.
Don't borrow trouble where there is none yet. It will
All right,
find
wait.
us soon enough.
We will
Let's
before we
rest
find it
while we
fast.
can.
And Leoric lights the lantern. There we are. He starts to walk around, swinging the lantern in the air, seeing if it flickers or changes at all.
Nothing from the lantern.
I would take Boy and the sled and start going off the road. I don't know, 10, 15
Boy-
feet, something like that.
Boy is
I'm gonna
breathing pretty hard as well.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm
you know
gonna
what, at that
take-
point. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I can unhitch the sled from Boy and just drag it off to the side a little bit and start, like, say to Ray, let's start setting up tents.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I started setting up. Like, the locals, I feel like would just start
Yeah,
doing
we
the
just start
things.
doing it.
It'd be an automatic sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Could I do anything? Could I help?
You can help.
Okay.
All right. So here's some stakes, and then do you know how to set up a tent?
I will show you.
Assume I do not.
I will show you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's super easy. It's just a little cumbersome, but extra hands are good. So just take these stakes and go with Nissa, and thank you.
Okay. Of course. He
So we
follows
just
Nissa.
start setting up camp.
Can I, like, scour as much as I can see to see if, like, any trouble is looming?
Sure. Perception check.
Yeah, that's technically what I'm doing. I'm not following him.
Okay, we can
I'd
say
be
with
setting up a
advantage
fire.
then, as Teriel is assisting you, Moonbrook.
Okay.
So just roll it again.
Hey, thank you.
Making your rounds around the rest stop here. If you've ever traveled with axe beaks or sled dogs or what have you before, we can probably assume that you have. They do need brakes. If you're sort of like pushing them through the snow and whatnot, and they're carrying people, or they're carrying multiple people, or they're carrying stuff in general, they do need brakes after a few hours at the very least. Usually like a 10-minute break or so will be fine. They just need time to like catch their breath and sort of rest. And as you're looking around the area, it just seems kind of desolate here. There doesn't really seem to be much in the way of anything out here right now. I will take a survival check from you, Moonbrook.
Okay. Let's see. Make sure my advantage is off. Survival. Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely gotten like a little bit colder since you've been out here.
Can I kind of tell what time it is?
Yeah, you can probably see that the moon is probably just barely visible. at this point, like pretty low, so it's probably almost nighttime, you know, or normal nighttime. So probably somewhere around 5 in the afternoon, maybe.
It is almost night. I mean, it's always night, but you know, like sleeping wise night. Do we want to continue on, or should we make this our camp for the evening?
You should definitely rest.
Yeah, it's
How
too
much
far
darker
to the
is
next
dark
town. This
time?
is, I mean, as open as all this is, we're gonna see anybody coming anyway. So this is about as best as we're gonna get.
Agreed. One of us, we can take turns for watch. Myself and Teriel, and maybe Ray.
I have heard through studies that Yeti have the ability to be underground.
Yeah,
Is that
well,
true?
you know, maybe,
Kind
but
of
I mean,
like a spider walking, or prey walking over a spider's trap.
actually, talking about spiders, I need you guys to do something for me, okay? So when you go into sleep, okay, you need to be very careful because there's these spiders that'll crawl into your mouth. You know that fuzzy feeling you get in the morning? You know what I'm talking about? You ever wake up and you get that fuzzy feeling like in your mouth, you know? Okay, so like they'll they sit on your tongue at nighttime and I don't know if they spin webs or something, so just like be aware of that. You know, if you can find like a rock or something, put it in front of your face. Okay?
What?
So about
Yeah.
those Yetis. Do they?
But Cheppy has frog. Frog will just eat all of it. It's Frog's favorite food, spiders.
We have frog. We'll be fine. Oh,
Yeah, actually, that's great. You can
We
hang
all
out with
sleep
me.
together.
you sleep
Yeah,
right next to me,
that's a
frog.
good idea. I like that.
right.
All right, I'm going to take the first watch. I don't need much sleep. Just need to meditate.
Wake me when you're done. I'll take the second.
Aye.
So you all are gonna set up camp here and rest for the night.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and set up camp.
It's
Gonna need
okay.
a fire.
Okay. It's relatively early. It's about 5 p.m. You're gonna stay here for 8 hours or so, and then
I don't.
how you doing?
Yeah, I think we should just walk some more. But
I mean, if,
Wait,
Leave it
so
up to
this
the
is where
group.
We ended.
Well-
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I've put a pin on the map for you just to show you kind of like roughly where you think you are.
What if we could get the chicken to go to East Haven? We could just walk and tow him.
Could we
Maybe
make
he'll
it to
actually
East
wanna
Haven
walk.
if we rested for an hour, let's say?
It's gonna. I mean, the night's gonna start getting really cold. It's gonna be really rough to travel in it. It's usually
Yeah.
best just to get inside as much as you can until it sort of dissipates as the morning comes.
I think we're at the worst spot to be at, but what if we walked a little bit more and made it to the crossroads?
is that
If
even
the bird
better?
will move, I don't know if the bird will move.
Well, once we take a little small break.
You want to camp at the
We've already
crossroads?
set up tents. The crossroads may be riskier than here. We don't know. I think we have to decide to either stay here or head towards East Haven.
We,
could-
We're not. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very
No,
low.
I mean, I'm with Nissa to stay here. I mean, to get to East Haven, we're gonna be exhausted by the time we get there.
Yeah, we're gonna stay
That's-
here, I think.
so. Okay.
We have a little mead and rations. We can rest.
Which
We'll
I would
keep
feed
watch.
Boy a ration at this point. One of my rations.
Well, I haven't walked yet, so someone could ride or we could swap. Chappie and I could walk. As much as I
I
hate
think
that.
the Axbeak needs to rest if he walked.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
the dog and the bird are very tired. I've seen this happen before.
Well,
So
I'll be
we
your
stay.
lookout regardless. I'll just rest close by.
All right.
Are there any trees or anything around?
Not really.
Even
Can
if
I
it's like
use-
busted up.
So we've set up tents, right? Can I
Mm-hmm.
use some of so we have some shelter from wind and stuff. Can I use
How many
some
tents
of my
do you guys
tinder?
have?
I have one.
I have one.
I think the three of us all have one.
So tents can hold like 2 people.
We doubling up?
Yeah.
Double up.
Boy's gonna be with me, so if someone else is with me, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Is there a fire?
We're about to make
No.
one.
Oh yeah, I was actually I was starting on the fire. Actually, it's
Yeah,
before
I'll
I did the
help
10, I
him
was doing that.
set up
Wait.
the fire. Cheppy, you can stay with me if you like.
Let's set a rule about the fire, though. We will only use one piece
Yes.
of wood.
One log.
Yes.
That's it.
This
Nothing
is
else.
just for a little. We have to conserve the wood.
Yeah, so everybody like get around it now, so you can get your fill of your warmth.
Also,
It's
Sorry.
pretty warm, actually. Not
I would
too
like
bad.
to remind you to save the charcoal as well.
What? Charcoal?
From the wood. Ash. The charcoal.
Yeah, we can reuse it to help kindle the next fire.
It's a very good
Order.
idea.
Or to draw stuff, you know. I don't know.
Ray, you look very tired. You should rest.
No, in a little bit. I'm not that tired.
Leoric, if you would, sir, are you going to rest? Or are you just going? Are you going to actually close your eyes or not?
I will be
only-
resting. You're right.
It's
Is that
not
what
that
we're
late.
doing?
We can just sit and talk, perhaps, get to know each other better.
I was
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
always
say,
down for talking.
you can periodically check the lantern if need be.
Oh, I already gave it a loop and did nothing yet, but I will light it again.
Go ahead. Kind of like
Cheppy.
Cheppy
Well-
kind of just stands there and just like holds her arms up.
Okay.
Cheppy glowing.
So you light
Oh,
the
you want me to-
lantern. You light the lantern.
Yep.
Still nothing. It does give you some vision. I mean, the lantern works like a lantern as well, so it gives you decent vision.
Cheppy's friends aren't around today. Maybe they're sleeping.
You mean the Chewinga?
Yeah, Cheppy's friends that tried to kill her.
Okay, well, I will be resting. If we are to rest, and I will be cozying up by the fire. I will, of course, take watch if we need to, but I will try and. I don't need to rest actually. I've been on the. I just need some of the warmth, and then I'll be ready.
Yeah,
Cheppy
I'm gonna
will
go
probably
sit down
just
next to the
sleep
fire
a little
too.
bit.
I'll be keeping watch, but I'll be deep in. I'm not deep, but I'll be keeping watch while reading.
Very well.
So just to be clear, I want to know the layout of how you guys have this set up. You've got 3 tents. Somebody made a fire.
I am right by the
I'd-
fire.
I'd have to assume the openings would probably be facing the fire,
Okay.
and they
And
would
they're
have
very
to be.
close to the fire.
Yeah, they
yeah,
would be
they would
within,
probably be like if here's
5
the
feet?
road, the 3 tents would be off a little bit, but all right next to each other facing the road with the fire there, maybe?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See people coming.
Yeah, the fire's pretty like pathetic with 1 log on there, but you're maintaining your fuel supply basically for as long as you can.
Every time like the wind takes it out, I shoot a firebolt into it and light it again.
Yeah, probably
Oh!
it happens more often than
Useful.
you'd like.
Yeah.
You're able to keep a little bit of warmth though, huddling close to the fire as you can. Teriel, you said you're reading?
I'm just looking over notes. It's not like deep reading or nothing. Just looking over notes while looking out. He's just making mental notes and jotting things down.
Teriel, what you got there, buddy?
Why do you always have to know what another is doing?
I'm, making conversation. There's nothing to do out here, So, like,
There's
what's
plenty of others to talk to there, Ray.
What made you come out here in the first place, Teriel?
See, it's not just me. We're all interested.
I was hired.
Hired by me.
Why?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And it was worth your while to come up here?
Well, I am a high elf. I like to seek adventure.
This is a step beyond adventure.
It also
Yeah.
wasn't just supposed to be me and him, or Chippy.
That
But
is also true.
things
At the
happen.
mention of Cheppy's voice, she kind of like wakes up and
Cheppy.
Well, I don't know if she's a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper at this point.
What made you so interested in coming up here, Leoric, to hire them, bring others to this expedition in the first place?
Well, this Charlatan is truly a gift for those who wish to forge out of it, or to,
It can be a gift
or to
or
use
a
it.
curse, can't it?
Well, yes, of course, but so is also magic.
You just
But it
need to
depends
know
on
how to
what it is.
handle it.
Do you
And when you know how to handle it,
Do you know how to handle it?
I've read things.
What things?
We have scholars, archmages. There's studies.
Does it take an archmage to handle it, since we don't have one here? What
They
happens
studied-
if we find some?
They studied it. I have no idea until we find it, actually.
I have
If
my theories
you
about
find
it.
it.
What are your
what are they?
theories?
I could be that archmage. It resonates the magic of the weave. You see, Nistra's Lord of Spells, Azur,
And he points to his medallion.
he has come back. He has been sundered from his devil twin and wishes praise. And who are we to ignore a boon for those who will give it?
A devil twin?
Wants
Yes.
Charlatan.
I don't know a lot of what you're talking about, but that sounds amazing. So wait a minute. Is this the person you worship this person? This
Azur, yes.
and
Do you
the
know
devil,
anyone
the devil
that's
person.
held it?
No, not this
That was-
twin.
Oh.
I know some people that have held it, and it drove them mad.
Madao.
They were barbarians like myself, and they became berserkers. They turned against us, against their people. They've lost their minds to this. If there is a way to handle it safely, I want to know how.
Were they not wearing gloves or something?
No, not
It is
that I
not a
know of.
thing of the body, it's a thing of the mind. But
So
if
like
you're
a
not
helmet?
strong-minded, you will never be able to.
These were braver, stronger, older, wiser men than I by a great deal. And it turned them. If there is a way to handle it safely, that could be a great boon. That could be an incredible thing.
Well, of
So-
course.
Touching it makes you crazy, or being near it makes you crazy?
I
Or
don't
do we-
know. I've never been near it.
This is my
I
first
just
time
know
hearing of
people
it.
that have.
Okay.
Well, do your people have the will of Azuth to guide them?
They are
Eh?
barbarians like I. They have no magic. They had no magic that I know of until Charlatan.
Do they still have the Shardolin?
I believe so.
Well, when this is all cleared and ready, I think we should go sort them out and find them and maybe see
They
what
are
they have to say or feel.
fierce and worse than any Yeti in terms of how dangerous they are.
And they
They're
have
mad.
Shardolin.
Yes.
Well,
If you think you could take the Charlatan away from them and not be driven mad yourself, I will aid you.
oh, that's nice. Great bonding. Yes. Well, we should probably, get to know each other better on some other terms. Don't you think?
How so?
Well, Chappie for since,
Chubby's name was said.
Yes.
Chubby's arrested, yes?
Have you discovered anything of your frog in your relationship ever since being here in a magical land?
Chubby puts Frog up to her ear and listens.
You guys are making him really nervous. He's got a frog in his throat, like a little frog, smaller than him. I guess we're just kind of trying to find the right kind of magics that make him so powerful. And actually make Cheppy powerful too.
So, Cheppy, have you ever had any kind of communion with a demon?
Wow, whoa, what? Why are we talking about devils and demons? Like, I don't understand why.
Cheppy's from the Fae. There's demons and devils everywhere. Cheppy's neighbor is someone who's kind of evil, but like Cheppy's fine with it.
So would you say your frog is quite of a familiar, then?
I guess I'm pretty familiar with him. I do know that he's actually missing like a couple little toes. I don't know how that happened, but like I'm familiar with his body.
She like holds him up and looks him over, and she takes his little back foot and she kind of like wibbles it around.
See? Now you're familiar.
Okay. Well then. That was very interesting.
Any other questions for Cheppy? I guess Cheppy didn't get a great chance to tell you. So, Cheppy was at this wild, crazy Fae party. Listen, no manlings allowed, only Fae. There are some creatures in the Fae who kind of only think that it should be Fae creatures, and not all of Cheppy's friends are Fae creatures. So sometimes they get a little bit upset. It's okay, Cheppy likes all types. Humans, elves, Fae, the non-Fae, the Faelings. Don't call us Faelings, it's weird. They don't like it. It's fairy tales. Anyways, sometimes they get angry and they don't invite them to parties. So Cheppy was at one of these parties, and while Cheppy was drinking and having fun, and... well, honestly, I don't really remember. I just remember waking up in the forest. It was actually really great, but at the same time kind of not great, because Cheppy was really hungover and was like praying to the Fae gods to never be hungover this bad again, because Cheppy was real bad. Like vomit everywhere. Just, you don't want to know.
Oh, we've witnessed that before, but go ahead.
Alright, Bucket Man. Well, actually it was a barrel. Anyway, Cheppy digress. Cheppy wakes up and Frog is right there on our laps. And then Cheppy gets a little startled, and then there's a fire. And then there's like fireworks, and Cheppy doesn't know what's going on, and she kind of gets a little panicked. And then Frog talks to Cheppy and just tells her what's happening. But it's just Cheppy and Frog at the time. So it's not so scary, it's just fine. He's just a little nervous around you guys, and Frog just told her she had magic powers. He was watching her when she slept, and she started glowing, and then she had powers. So Cheppy is magical now. And I'm trying to find out why Frog helped Cheppy get magical. I think Frog is magics.
Yeah, okay. That sounds as plausible as anything else. So
Cheppy still gets hangovers, though, so that's not great.
Yeah, you find out a magic that can take care of hangovers. I want to know it.
Actually, I'm very curious here. Ray, you're very questionable about everyone in this group, well, at least us. What about yourself? I've seen the way people look at you when you walk up to them. Why is that?
I don't know. People are weird.
While they're talking, I just take a tiny bit of my ration and like hand it to Cheppy's frog and see if he takes it.
So is anyone else
I don't
here
say anything.
extremely confused at the fact that we're being questioned, but this one right here seems to not have anything?
You know, it's not really questioning. I think we're just trying to get to know each other a little better. Ray, tell us a little bit about you.
Me?
No, Ray.
I've just told you about me.
No, he's talking to me.
Oh.
You guys want a story? I'll tell you a story. A true story, not a lie, mostly. So, when I was little, because my
Insight
parents
check.
died.
Can I check to see if he actually is lying?
Same.
We'll let him tell the story first before you decide if he's lying.
So, my parents died when I was pretty little. My mom died at birth, and she was an elf. My dad was human, and he died. And I don't want to talk about it. But for a long time, I was sort of on my own, and up here it's sort of hard to get help. You know, people aren't always really quick, even if you're a kid. So I had to do a lot of surviving. And my dad, he had given me a ring. And it's just a sort of a... I don't know really what the stone is. I mean, at the time, I didn't know really what stone, jewels were. But it was like a green emerald, maybe? I don't know. And after he died, that's the only thing I really had on me. I didn't want to sell it. I'd starve. I wouldn't do anything. There was one night, and sleeping in, one of the ditches like you do. Had a fire. It was all right. And there was a bunch of us kids, and you'll find that around here in some of the places in the different towns. And I don't know what happened, but I woke up, and the ring was gone. I ran around, trying to figure out who it was, but these kids are trying to survive just like me. I can't fault them for it, but it's something that I would love to get back one day. There's not a lot of people coming in and out of Icewind Dale, so I'm assuming it's in the town. So I still go around and look for it. Okay, so that's a nice little story. Now you know a little bit more about me. No big deal.
You can roll an insight check, Cheppy. Ooh, okay. Ray, it's up to you what you tell them based on that insight check.
That ring always kept me warm. It didn't matter how cold it got, that ring always kept me warm. I don't know if it was magic. I don't really think so. It didn't do anything. It wasn't sparkling or anything like that.
A ring of enchantment, maybe. Maybe there's an enchantment of some sort.
I don't know. I like to think that it was just like my parents' love or something. It's hard. It's hard. This place, it gets to people. It breaks people. And as a kid, you don't understand what's going on. So, it's just a little piece of me that I lost, and I'd like to get back one day.
Did you know your parents?
Yeah. Well, not my mom. She died at birth. My dad.
Oh, right.
He he lived up in Lonelywood, and he was one of the loggers up there. They cut the trees down, and back when before the lakes were frozen over, they would they cut the logs, and one of the ways they would get at places, they would actually create a chain of logs down in the water, and they just float it down to the towns, as close as they could get. But he died. One of the ropes popped, and he fell in, and at that point, and I was told by one of the guys, I didn't see it, but when someone falls in, you can't do anything for them.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to. It's all right.
Okay.
And he reaches out and gives you guidance as he touches your shoulder.
It's all right. You
Thanks.
are being looked over, and whether it is Zeus or your father, someone is looking down and helping.
Thanks. And then I'd be quiet from then on.
Cheppy kind of motions a little closer to Nissa and just puts her head on her.
And that's a good place for us to take our break. Sorry, we're a little bit late for the break, but it was too good. I couldn't interrupt. I just couldn't find the spot.
Amazing.
It's good.
I didn't even
My
realize.
eyes are like tearing up. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
That story, though.
Make sure you're following everybody here, please. They're all so good, and they're all great streamers. Give them a follow. And Aaron just wrote a book. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The famous author.
Yes, just wrote a book called Firewall
I'm a whole
Down.
chapter in. It's really freaking good. It's a noir detective-y, cyberpunky,
A gritty noir Inspector Gadget. It's the best way you can say it. Gritty noir.
If you've
Inspector
ever
Gadget.
read the Dresden Files, but you want like a more cyberpunky take, this is your cup of tea.
Go check it out.
Very cool.
Make sure you follow all these lovely people, and if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Go support these wonderful people, and we're going to be back in just a little bit. Give everybody a chance to get up and use the bathroom, get up a snack, etc. So give us just a few minutes, and we'll be right back for some more Rime of the Frostmaiden. Hang tight. We return to the group resting around a bonfire, sharing stories and resting.
This is quite a fire, Chippy.
Cheppy's magics. With the help of Frog, I think.
Okay.
Cheppy creates bonfires. Cheppy found Frog when she caught a fire, so it's thanks to Frog.
Well, thank you, Frog.
I thought it was going to be a lot harder for us to start a fire. I thought it was going to take us several hours or maybe whatever, but this was quick. I'm ready to keep going if we wanted.
Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty good to go too. I thought I was gonna be sleeping, but we can just pull everything down if you guys want, and then just head on.
It doesn't take too long to take these down.
Yeah.
Windbreak?
Yeah.
I like the idea of constantly, when we take these rests, going ahead and trying to get, like, our shelter. So that's why I think it was a good idea to put down the tents, but if you're all ready, we should go.
Yeah. We can go for a little bit longer, keep our eyes out. Maybe we'll find a little hill or something to be behind. You know, Terry will be a little more comfortable about that.
Keeps the wind chill
down the tents, putting them up is not that hard.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine if you want to stay here or not. I just think that we waste a lot of time, a lot of the day, or whatever this is called, nights, travel time. If we stay long, if we just break for the rest of the, I don't even know what to call it anymore. There's no sun.
Right. It's hard. It's confusing. Maybe that's how people go mad. It's not the Chandelier, it's just the fact that there is no sun.
Oh, I hope that's
it
what
would be
is.
everyone then, not just those that touched it.
It's cool, I guess. It's fair point.
All right, so if we're ready, if we're gonna go, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking my tent down.
I'll help him.
All right.
Lyric starts to pack things up onto Thrak. I'm always going to ride the belt.
I will not.
I will.
Perhaps Moonbrook?
Wait.
Sure.
Does anyone want to drive, boy? I was sitting down the whole time. I started to feel a little bad, hanging out. So, does anyone want to do that?
I'd like to get some walking, some movement going, yeah?
Yeah, same. Nobody
I'll
wants
continue to walk.
He's quite fond of you. You keep
Yeah. I think you should drive. You seem to be fairly favored by the dog, and along with you handle that pretty well, so.
Yeah, but I'm getting caught. Fine. Okay.
All right.
So, you all seem to pack up your things and continue the journey. The animals have had their rest. You all have had a short rest. A short rest does a few things for you mechanically. If you have spent any hit dice to recover HP, and I don't think anybody has, you regain half of your hit dice on a long rest. On a short rest, however, you can spend hit dice to heal HP. So basically, if you have 2 hit dice, which everybody should have, if you were down some HP, there's a bit of text that says hit dice, pretty much like near the center of your character sheet. You could roll that die and you regain that much of your current hit points. But I think everybody's topped up, so I don't think that's an issue right now. Just letting you know what you can do. You pack up your things, and so it sounds like Ray is driving the sled again. Who's on top of Thrak?
Moonbrook.
Moonbrook?
Me.
Okay.
How
Moonbrook.
tall is Moonbrook?
She's like 6 or something. Or whatever the standard height for the elves is. She's a tall girl. Something I have no idea what is about that life is about.
They're slightly shorter than humans is the standard for elves.
Shorter or taller?
Shorter.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Like
okay.
5,
then.
6,
Couple
5, 7.
inches shorter than the average human.
Oh, the average human. Okay.
You can be a tall
You can be
elf, though,
tall.
if-
I'm just saying the average, like if you compare the averages, elves are slightly shorter.
Yeah, no, be
Oh,
tall.
I want to be
think it's great.
as. Yeah, I want to be
Power
the
over
tall.
people.
The tall. See, she'll be like 5'8", 9.
Cool.
How tall is the axe beak? Sorry, last question.
Pretty big.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, at the shoulder, it's probably like the equivalent of like a large horse, like at the shoulder. Yeah, pretty big.
Just so you guys know, I am 5'3". Okay, so just so you're aware of my size.
I'm
Terrell's
about
like
6'3".
5'8", 5'9".
6'3". Okay.
I'm 6.
I'm a dragon boy.
Oh my God, you guys are just giants.
I think Cheppy's probably around the same height as you, Aaron. She's kind of short,
Oh, thank God.
plump.
Plump.
I'm a gangly changeling.
She's beautiful.
All right, Moonbrook, give me an animal handling check.
Alright, this is gonna go great.
So, you hop onto Thrak. It doesn't go very well though. You sort of get up there and Thrak is a bit rowdy. It's difficult to sort of like hang on, but you barely manage. It's pretty tough driving this Axebeak.
I don't like this.
It's alright. Track. Easy. It will be. It's once it comes down, it will be very easy. I could come up there as well.
It keeps trying to go that way, and I need to go straight.
Track.
Oh, stop your
I'm gonna try to
squawking.
grab the reins and try to help guide it.
Sure.
Can I try to feed it again? Maybe just a little?
Okay. So first things first. Animal handling again for Moonbrook because you're getting some help from Leoric.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay. As soon as Leoric goes to help you,
This bird loves me.
yeah, Thrax seems to settle down. Get him under
It's a good
control.
chicken.
Very good.
Like an
That's the side of his
axe-speak
beak.
whisperer. Whatever that is.
I guess so. It's weird. Maybe it likes the color purple.
Yeah, maybe. But like, kind of purpley. Why doesn't it like me?
I don't know. Maybe it likes Azul. It's probably it.
All right, and I will guide it for a while, with Moonbrook on its back.
Okay.
Or lead it for a while.
Nissa, you're able to feed. Thrak. Each one of these bags, they're not like huge bags of feed or anything. They have. Let's see.
Potato chip bag size?
No.
Oh, God.
They're not that small.
Filled with air.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
giving him
filled
like a small handful, just because I mean, food always calms animals, so I just give him like a little bit.
Okay. Leoric, since you're the one that
Yes.
bought this, go ahead and roll me a d10.
Okay.
Okay, so you had a total of like 8 rations worth of feed in these 2 feed bags.
Okay.
So if you want to make a spot for that on your sheet, just so you can keep track of how much. And you've just spent 2 of those rations. So
Cool.
you're down to 6.
Great.
And off you
Okay.
go. I need... are we having Moonbrook remain as the navigator?
Yes.
I'm really good at maps, you guys.
I think when
She knows the
when
routes.
yeah, I think when you take out the map again and you start like fumbling around with it, I think he's going to tap your ankle and go, "It's all right. The Zoot will guide us there," and he's going to give you guidance.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, don't thank me. Thank the Zoot.
Thank you, Hazoo.
All right, you can do a survival check roll. Where are you headed?
Okay, let me mark it on the map. Sorry, there's a lot of things we're dealing with. Okay, so where are we at now? Still at the
green pen.
marker?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know if we moved very far yet or anything. Okay.
I don't know. We'll determine where. It depends on where you go.
So we're gonna go to the crossroads,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna go up the path.
Okay.
Yeah. Is everybody okay with that?
Well,
Yeah.
where was the place that we were eventually going to get to?
It's like
is it right above there? Oh, it's over there.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to cut across, but
We should probably get warmth. I mean, if we're going to go up north anyway, we can just camp out in Caer Dineval, or we can just kind of snow whack it.
Caer Dineval is a good goal for the evening.
Well, that's was it?
that's a lofty goal, though.
We were looking for the guy's husband. Did he stop at Caer Dineval, or was it Caer?
I think he was in Caer Koenig, which is further north.
Yes, Kirkonic.
Well, we can at least stop and ask, while we're there, and see if anyone had seen them come through. I don't know. That might not be useful. I have no idea. But I'm fine. I'm following.
Okay. Go
Is
ahead
everybody
and,
okay with that before I guide us there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
give me a survival
Fine.
check. You have advantage.
All right.
I'm perfectly fine if Moonbrook just guides us the whole time until,
And then
like, just
I'm gonna do
lead the way until we say otherwise.
Yeah.
roll
I'm good with that.
1d4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, typing. Give me a second.
Nice.
Thanks.
You continue through the ice and the cold, heading north.
Travel music is so good.
Are you are trying to head to Caer Dineval?
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Okay.
I'll take out my lantern a couple times, light it, look around maybe.
Okay.
Ooh, did I need to do animal handling for Boy again?
I do. I need an
Or-
animal handling for Boy and the
Okay.
sled.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. You travel for hours more, making your way across the roads and the cold of Icewind Dale. Winds beat at you. Snow blows off of the area to the east, where you can see those of you that have dark vision may be able to see sort of a larger expanse out to the east as you head along the northeastern path to Caer Dineval. Hours expand into the night. But eventually, ahead of you, you can see Moonbrook. You can see the familiar sights of Caer Dineval.
It's right there. Can you see it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see
yes, I
it.
can.
It?
Chubby
Oh.
can't see anything.
Well, it's
Chubby's
just right.
blind.
It's just right there. Oh. Oh, that's right.
Chubby sees 5 feet in front of her. That's someone's back.
I'm also having a hard time seeing, but if it's close, then we must keep going. We will be there soon, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, very soon.
Good. Okay, we'll keep walking. My feet.
The thing that stands out with Caer Dineval is that it rests on a large hill upon which you can see the small fortress barely glowing with some porch light, firelight, what have you. Jutting up from the prominence where it overlooks the lake. The town is not walled like the rest of, like Bryn Shander rather, and Targos. There is a sort of horseshoe-like ring around a small harbor with the small fortress, the Caer, on the far side where the hill is. You approach from the East Way path, seeing the first signs of some houses and things, and get a small respite from the winds and cold as you begin to enter the town.
And this is it?
Finally.
This is it.
Yes.
It's about that time.
It's just a small town, but it will do for tonight.
You
If
think
we want
there's
to
an
take
end?
rest here.
Yes. I could use a rest.
Warmth. I could use rest and warmth.
And food.
Yep. And a meal. Yes, I could as
Meat
well.
of any kind.
That sounds delicious.
Right.
And where
Is there the
the
gate?
inn?
Do we know the town?
I don't know.
I
this
know
town.
it a little,
I don't.
right?
Oh,
I
you
can
do?
get a history roll from Nissa and a history roll with disadvantage from you, Moonbrook.
Okay. History.
You're having a difficult time. It's been a while since you've come to Caer Dineval. But Nissa, you think that there's an inn called Diniv's Rest that's down here, basically on the southeastern road.
We should head towards Dinev's Rest. An inn on
Okay,
our
leads
route.
away.
Do they have stables near there? We're gonna need to put the
Right.
track.
Probably. I've
At
never
least we
brought
can
an axe
ask.
beak into town before.
Well, why don't we bring the axe beak and we will rope him out front, tie him up out front, and if someone tells us to move him, we will move him. I'm very hungry and very cold.
We can
Yeah, I'm okay
ask
with that.
when we get there.
All right.
When you get to the inn, you can see that it's a drafty old building with boarded up windows and a crooked weather vane shaped like a rearing dragon. It's very, very quiet in town.
Just
You would think a town would be a town. Right now, this feels more like the dead of winter.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
been the dead of winter here for years.
Well, I mean,
it's
in a
late.
more sensible sense of there's no one here. Like they all like it's a dead town.
Because they're all
almost.
warm inside, I think.
Not
you see any
many
lights?
travel
No.
here. You
There's no walls
are
around here, so-
unusual. As are we. Let's go in.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk up to the door, you can see that it's been boarded up.
Can we knock?
Is it nailed shut?
Yeah.
It's oh.
You have to nail it shut.
Oh, perfect.
Can,
I don't know.
Can we look around to see if the other houses are the same, or if there's any light coming from any of the houses, or?
Sure.
Yeah.
There is some light that's coming from a few of the houses. There's definitely light that's coming from the care across the harbor. You can easily see this. But there's some more light also on the other side of the harbor. A larger building. Right there. And you remember it as the Uphill Climb, a tavern. Nissa?
Maybe we should head to the tavern across the way.
Oh, there's another one. Yeah, this one looks dead. Yeah, let's go to that one. Where is it?
Just
I
across
get it.
the way. Let's head there.
Okay.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then
All
I
right.
push.
Yeah,
Boy
quickly.
forward.
On the way, Cheppy's gonna keep an eye out. Does she see like anybody out, or is everything boarded up, or?
Sure, you can give me a perspective check. Or a perception check, Jeppy. Wow. Okay.
Jesus, you're just killing it.
Hawkeye Cheppy.
Okay. So, yeah, there are people. You can see that maybe there's a few looks from people from inside the houses and things, but people are covering up their windows, you know, like they have blankets and things maybe that they're throwing across the windows, but you see a few people like peeking out through the windows and here and there as you're making your way towards the uphill climb. There are people, but they seemingly want nothing to do with you, and they are staying inside their homes.
That's kind of par for the course for me anyway.
There are people watching us.
That's
Well-
kind of par for the course for me anyway. I say
Anyways.
out loud.
Yeah, we're a strange looking bunch. It's not surprising.
Speak for
Cheppy's not
yourself.
strange looking.
Absolutely, I'm not strange.
You are unusual for these parts.
I am strange
As
looking,
am
I will
I.
say that.
Nah, I think you look fine.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Well.
Just unusual. That's all.
There's like a weird flying thing in the sky, and I'm weird.
What? A flying thing in the sky?
People talked about it.
Do you see it?
Oh,
Talking
I
about
think
the
that is
nighttime.
something all of us fear. You don't want to be associated with it.
Is it up there
let's-
now? Are we seeing this or no? I don't see anything in the sky.
Chubby
We
doesn't
don't
need now, but
Yeah, we don't
We
need-
don't have to talk about it. We can just go.
Yeah, let's just get to the tavern. It's freezing.
I will.
Yeah.
I will tell you. I will tell you when we have a time to tell you. But we should get warm.
All right.
Can we? Is the door Can we get in?
Yeah, this place isn't boarded up. You can see light sort of coming in through the windows. Not a lot of light, but there is some. You open the door. Or no?
Is there a place to tie up the axe beak outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do that. We tie up the axe beak
I would untether boy.
Mm-hmm.
and then go in.
And go in. Come on, boy.
Tie him up. And you go.
Okay.
It is very different in here compared to the Northlook in Bryn Shander and in Targos. This place is significantly more understated.
Is this the front? Or is it...
Yeah, I think so. It'd be kind of weird if they had the door on the other side and it was open.
This
That's
is
an
a
invitation
smaller
for me.
town than you may be used to. There's only 100 or so people that live here.
Oh.
Is there a fire?
Yeah, there's a small fire in the hearth.
I think I make my way over to that and I start to try to warm up by it. I think he stands around. He
When
puts his butt towards the fire.
When you look for some proprietor or something, there's nobody there. It's just kind of empty here.
Are there other patrons?
No.
I would probably call out and be like, hello? Hello?
After a moment or so, a rugged, middle-aged man makes his way into the room. He says,
"Oh, who's there?"
Chappy.
Yeah, Chappy. Just some cold people just looking for, fire.
Customers.
something
Oh,
Absolutely.
step right in. Sorry, I didn't hear the door.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's good to see you. Have a seat. Have a seat. Are you looking for rooms or food or drink or all three?
Yeah, all of that. All of that sounds great.
Oh, well, that's I might have to suggest the care then, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. Why?
Is that the one we just left?
It was the name's rest.
The big building. Why not?
The big
Why not?
house.
Why not here? Why can't we say here?
You see, it's been, we don't have any guest accommodations. Sorry.
What happened to the inn across the way?
Oh, it's, the ferry, closed down from East Haven, and it's, been horrible for business.
Why did they close? Did the lake freeze that much?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Why did
Right.
it close?
Because the lake is frozen solid.
Yeah, the constant nighttime. You don't have any ale or anything here at all?
I think you'd, have better luck in the kale, that's all. The
What's
care,
your name
it's,
again?
We should go there.
oh, my name, it's Rourke.
Work.
Rourke.
Is everything okay, Work? You seem a little on edge.
Everything's fine.
Give me an insight check.
I would also like to insight check.
Well, you'd be basically helping Teriel. So Teriel.
Okay, but I will
Teriel
assist
roll
you.
with advantage.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Teriel, it's written all across this guy's face. Something is wrong.
Oh, well, you know. I think we should possibly rest here for a bit before we move on.
I don't have any rooms or anything for you.
It's fine. You have a floor.
You do have
And a fire.
Fire right
And a
there.
fire.
That's good.
We will pay you
We
for it.
don't need much. Just we don't even need your food or drink. We just need to rest.
Yeah, we'd really
Or
like to
we
not
can do
go
you
back out
something
into the
better.
cold.
You can tell us what's going on.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know what
What's
you
going-
mean.
Well,
Yeah, actually, I'd like to know. What are you talking about?
I feel as though something is bothering you deeply.
I also feel that.
And, well, we happen to be a very talented bunch that may be able to maybe help you.
We're already helping a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't want to offer that. Just all willy nilly.
Or maybe me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Would you like to tell us what's going on? Or did you feel more comfortable telling me, maybe in secret?
Give me a persuasion check.
Let me make sure it's on normal.
Oh, I forgot to change into someone else.
Can I step up and look intimidating?
Yeah, you can into.
Oh.
I think Teriel's already on the job here. Rourke sort of stammers a bit, and he says,
I really don't know what you're talking about. But you can't stay here. If you want, I can give you a drink and see you on your way.
Can I do I'll do dangerous sense again. Not dangerous sense, excuse me, divine sense.
okay. Expend another use of your divine sense. Searches
I look to
within 60
Moonbrook.
feet for different types of creatures. Specifically, it looks for the undead, it looks for celestial or fiends. You sense nothing strange there.
Leoric takes the lantern out and walks over towards the fire and pulls like a stick, probably smoldering or probably from the back of the fire, lights it on the embers, then lights his lantern. And
Are you in danger, Rock?
as he lights the lantern and looks around,
Danger? I don't know what you mean.
I'm gonna insight that.
Sure.
The 20.
He's definitely lying.
I think I'm just gonna look at him suspiciously, but then also keep glancing at the lantern. Is the
Listen,
lantern
The
doing anything?
lantern doesn't seem to change.
Okay. I think he's gonna walk over back to the group, blow it out.
1 second, Mr. Rock. Everybody, the fire is very warm.
As he tries to signal everybody to come warm their hands by the fire, so we can have a chat.
Yeah, I'd walk over.
Yeah, been standing by the fire the whole time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Chappie would be there.
So he'll reconvene with everybody over there.
Is anybody getting a vibe here?
He's absolutely lying.
Yes.
It's
He's
written all
very-
over his face.
Yes.
Something's not
The-
right here.
The man
The
is in danger.
human who runs this town, Brannock Seaver, is a questionable character. If we head to the care, we may not be safe there.
But if we ask too many questions here, if he's not a nice guy, we're gonna get this guy killed. We gotta be careful.
It is true.
I don't know what we should do. I don't know if we can afford to continue onward out of town, or if we want to chance the danger of heading to the care.
So,
Well, go ahead. Sure.
Listen, you knew this the whole time while we were traveling here?
I haven't been here in a long time. I didn't know it had gotten this bad. When I was last here, that inn was still functioning. They still had commerce with East Haven. The leader here is a bit of a bully and not easily dealt with, but you don't necessarily always have to deal with him if you come through. At least I haven't in the past.
Ooh, I'd like to avoid that guy then.
All
How about
right,
we do
well.
this? Why don't we just get a drink and take him at least a minute, okay? He's offered, let's just sit down, just, warm our feet and our hands for a little bit. We can talk about it.
I can get you all some chowder. Does that sound good?
Chowder, yes,
Yes.
everyone, chowder.
Thank you.
We all have some chowder. Thank you very much.
Yes.
What's in it? What's in it?
The chowder? It's some knucklehead trout and various cream and cheese. That's a bit left over, and
Do you have any flies?
what?
We have a frog.
Yeah.
What?
Chubby has
No
a
cha-
frog.
No chowder for me.
Do you have an
I'm
outhouse?
Fine.
Yeah, outside.
Perhaps
Leoric,
check
do you
there
gotta poop again?
for
I
flies.
could
time.
probably if I needed to.
Terry
long
out,
walk.
you gotta poop.
No, I'm quite fine, thank you.
Alright, well, somebody's gotta do business. Friends gotta eat.
Will he
You know
not
what, I
eat
got-
a little trout?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I gotta go relieve myself. Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Wait.
Is there tables here or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just go sit at a table at that point, near the fire. I'll take some of this chowder and drink. Thank you. And how much, by the way?
It'll be 5 silver pieces for the lot.
Leoric looks around at other people.
I
Why the-
don't want any. Why would you?
Cheppy
And she's
will,
like whispering. Why?
Cheppy will
why?
reach down and take out 7 silver while they're whispering and hand it to the man.
What? Why would you even get the food if he's being suspicious?
I
But you
didn't
guys-
say I wanted to eat it. Let's warm up to the man. Maybe he'll talk.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he is okay. I think he is being tempted or threatened by someone else that he cannot tell
It
us.
may just be the situation here.
And that's what I think is it. So
We'll
if we could
test
help
the
him,
food.
I would love to.
Maybe
but
not
if you-
all of us should eat it.
Let's get information about the care.
I will eat it.
And then once we get information on the care, we make our call. If it's worth going or not, or keep moving tiredly.
It's cold out there. It's going to get even colder.
Absolutely, but he doesn't want us staying here. Our only answer is going to the care. And Nissa said herself that, hell, it may not be the safest place.
There's a rattling as he sets down the drinks and the chowder with a thud.
There you go. Thank you.
He takes the money from you, Chappie. And this
Thank
was
you
for
very much.
payment for everything. This was 7 silver for everything. He's got bowls of chowder for all of you,
Sweet.
except for Ray, and drinks.
7?
Yep,
Okay.
7 silver pieces.
Thank you, Chappie.
And while I grab the bowl and I thank him, Leoric probably studies him a little bit longer. His eyes linger on him a little bit longer, taking in any scars, blemishes, things like that, color of hair.
Yeah, he's rugged. He has a few scars and whatnot. You can see he's pretty stocky, tall, probably like 6'2", maybe. Brown hair, sort of like I think he's a bit like red in the cheeks. You know, he's got that sort of like reddish, ruddy sort of complexion.
What's he wearing?
Common clothes, you know, nothing special. Some furs and whatnot over some leathers. He didn't have like a roaring fire or anything going, like a very simple fire, so it's pretty cold in here. It's just kind of stopping the wind, so it's significantly warmer than it is outside, but still very cold.
Is it just like a regular hearth, like a big fireplace, stones around, or is it something smaller?
This whole place is significantly smaller than like the Northlook or something in Bryn Shander. This is a much smaller town's inn, you know? So this isn't like a huge tap room. This is a pretty small kind of place, you know, this tavern.
So if I try to create a bonfire in this fireplace, this place is burning down.
I suppose it depends on how you do it.
You could probably make a campfire, right? Just magical fire for a couple.
Yeah, I would assume.
I would assume on that.
I would assume that you can just make whatever kind of, you know, bonfire you want. You have control over the bonfire, you know, how you want to do it.
Okay, sweet. Then that's what I'll do. Cheppy's going to just like look at the fire and she's going to snap her fingers and you're going to see this flame that just roars up into the hearth, warming the building.
Oh my! What's going on?
Just warming the place up a bit, right, Cheppy?
Cheppy added more fire.
Thank you, Cheppy. Just warming it a bit. Is that okay?
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you.
Would you like to come warm up as well? It's kind of cold out. You can come sit on Cheppy's lap. She's very warm. Or sit next to Cheppy. And Frog.
Very warm.
I'll just warm myself by the fire. Thank you.
Can you hear Frog?
Cheppy, there's some flies out there, by the way. They're not mine or anything, but they're out there.
Frog can eat them.
Dwarf
I got a question
stinks.
for you later
That's
about hearing frogs talk. It's not weird, I promise.
And Cheppy's going to get up with Frog and she's going to go out to the outhouse to try to feed him.
So Teriel's gonna get up slowly and go sit right next to Warg, is his name?
Rourke.
Rourke.
R-O-A.
Oh, Rourke.
Okay. Yeah, Rourke.
He's just whispering in the corner. Rourke. Would you happen to know anything about a shard of any sort?
What do you mean a shard?
No. A shard made of crystal.
Shard made of crystal?
Yes. You see, he points at the name in the book.
No, never heard of it. Maybe someone up in the care knows.
Maybe. If I was to seek someone up in the care, who would I seek?
Oh, the speaker, maybe. Do you know the speaker then?
No, please enlighten me.
Oh, Crannock Seaver, you might speak to them, I heard that there's an older shield dwarf there that she knows quite a bit.
I would love to know her name. Crannock was the speaker.
Yes. I think her name's Hethel.
Hethel. Okay. Thank you very much. Ain't sure there's nothing at all that we can or I can do for you since you're giving me information.
Nope. I appreciate you all coming by and having some food and, just
seven silver.
Anything's nice these days. What with the ferry stopped?
Okay.
You know, we can pay some more if you want, and we can just stay here, and you get a little bit more money for it.
You're not supposed to be hearing this.
No, I came back in.
Unless you walk over.
Yeah, okay. I came in. Well,
okay.
I told her there were flies out there.
All right.
I think
when Ray walks over,
Yeah, Teriel was trying to be quiet, so.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, I apologize. I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, just for the sakes of RP, when Ray walks over, Teriel just kind of does a slight bow and walk off.
Okay. Did he put food down? Did he put beer, ale down as well?
He would have probably put, I think it's like a brandy is my guess.
Okay. I would go up to him and be like, "Do you have anything else other than the chowder? Anything at all?"
That's all we have. Sorry.
Okay.
Is this chowder safe? And I look my most intimidating that I possibly can for us to have.
Give me an intimidation check.
Chowder on your face. Oh.
He says, yes, of course. What do you take me for?
Good.
I'll be
Have
eating
any
one of
of
my
us
rations.
taken any bites of it yet?
Oh, since
No.
Chubby
Yes.
sat down, she has essentially all this food into her
Yeah.
face.
Teriel just slides the rest of it to Leor.
I am
I
turned
take
away from.
I take
sure?
Try
one
not to
sip
hear
of
it.
mine, and then a second, and I just wait a little bit.
That's
'cause
a
I don't
nope.
trust it.
Sure. The chowder's hot. It's not amazing. But it's hot. And it definitely warms you.
Cheppy needs beer.
The brandy
Beer for
that's
all.
there is very pathetically bad and weak. Like it is the dregs of a barrel. You know, it's not good.
Thank
I say-
you.
We go to the care.
I also say that as well.
If we are prepared to deal with the speaker,
Well, we take death, possibly outside here. We're from the biting code or worse. Or we go somewhere where we can possibly have some trouble. But I believe if we go out there, death is a little bit more guaranteed.
what do you think, Moonbrook?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I would rather stay here. Because, and she starts speaking really loud, because sending us out would mean certain death.
I honestly think that he's more worried about his head than us.
I
Yes.
have an idea. I think we could go to the care, and I could lead us there. And if I do, I will be rogue.
You wanna change into him?
I don't think that's a good idea, because what if it's well-being? If we do something wrong, they will kill him.
I know. I
already-
mean, okay.
He's already terrified.
Yeah. So you don't trust him. He's being pushy for us to go over there, and it's possible that if Leoric looks like him. Maybe they'll say something to him. You know, make him get a little bit of an early
Can you
warning.
give me more information?
Or maybe they'll
Yeah, I
kill
mean-
him for thinking that he slipped the tongue.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
they'll
let's
take
not.
him away from us, and then he's in danger not being with the rest
We'll,
of us.
we'll just go in there like weary travelers and say, hey, we were down there and they said to come here because it's better, so we came here.
Weary travelers with weapons and tons of stuff. Yeah, they're
That's
gonna
not
believe that.
That's not abnormal. People, there's people moving around here all the time.
We're armed,
I mean,
Ray.
well,
And I'm not putting down my weapon.
I know we
I'm not
should
saying
be armed.
you're gonna put down your weapon. If they say that, I'm not gonna go in there if they ask us to do that.
Well,
I'll spin in the cold before I do. Yeah.
Okay.
What
How
I
about
think
this?
is going.
Go ahead, Leoric.
I was just going to say what I think is happening here, as I believe all of the business has been left to the care, and we are supposed to, or every other businesses are supposed to fall in line in the care because of, what is the leader's name?
Granite Seaver
Granix
He-
Siver.
has reportedly been ill, but he's a bully. So
that
if
actually
we go there,
makes a
it's
lot of
a
sense.
risk,
That makes
but
a lot
if
of
we
sense.
leave,
So I
it's
think
also
that
a
everyone is supposed to, maybe they keep their house or something like that, or they are threatened, but all business needs to be driven towards the chaos in some way.
You know, that
I
makes sense because
say-
the other one is shut down. I think that tracks.
How about
So this is
this?
what I'm thinking, yeah.
Nissa been here before. She leads us in. You, Leoric, change into a dragonborn, maybe a barbaric-looking one.
no, they do not like me or trust me or
Why is
anything
that?
like that. Because Dragonborn are not common here,
Oh,
and
What is
I'm
common
a barbarian
Easy, huh?
from far away.
so what is common here?
Chubby
Humans,
knows.
boring
Moonbrook
humans.
always delivers alcohol. Why don't we buy a barrel from here and then deliver it and say we're bringing it to the next town, but maybe these guys want to buy it?
But she hasn't been here. Am I wrong?
They don't know that.
Judging by
Really,
what
that-
judging by what we were just given, I mean, you're talking about buy it from the guy here.
I have talked about bringing good mead up to Caer Konig, but I only spoke about it in Caer Konig and in Bryn, the other towns.
Okay.
I've never spoken of it
Maybe
here.
work it
They really don't pay attention to me here. They're kind of
They
uncomfortable.
hate us in good mead.
Well, how about we have Moonbrook lead the group? I am a hired sword to protect her. So is Nissa. Leoric, you are her guide. The faithful traveler that brings faith to her travels. And Chubby, you were discovered on the way as great company. And
Chubby's great with magics.
Oh, and me? What's my role?
Ray, please tell me no one up here knows of you.
I've never been out this way. I've never been out this way.
Okay.
My entire life.
If he doesn't owe anyone here money, we're better off than I thought we were.
Okay. Is there a hood attached to your shawl there?
Yeah, I got a hood.
Hood yourself.
Okay. Now?
Moonbrook. No, when we leave. It's cold. You're just you're a part of her band. You, I don't know, help make the mead.
Oh, yeah, okay. Moonbrook, what's in it? I need to know this. I need to. I need.
You
I
do
need,
not need to know that.
No, please,
I
we
do.
don't want you
They could
speaking
ask-
at all.
They
her
could ask me. They could
assistant.
ask me. They could ask me.
No, you
can
direct to
say you
Moonbrook.
are her assistant, and all you do is bring her things and help her with the manual labor. That's
Actually,
it. You literally
you
take
can't
out the
talk
trash.
right now. Your throat is so swollen from the outside that it's affecting everything inside of you. And right now, all you're good is with your hands. Yes, and
Teriel
Moonbrook here.
is a genius.
There you go.
Okay, and what is my role? And so I am going to be
You
a
are a
guide.
guide. You're a priest of some sort that blesses her on her way through great travels. Maybe you should change out of this form if they look at Dragonborn.
Let us
What do you think
try.
then? So what should I be?
You should be an old man.
A human, maybe.
Okay, all right. I'll do a human. I will be an old man. Good.
will put
What
on-
about my clothes?
Hell, I think
Well,
your
you
clothes
can't
are
take
fine.
them off. Walking around naked here is probably not great.
Okay.
What
I
I'm going.
think you're making this very elaborate plan, which I 100% totally adore. However, there is one big thing in the way, and it's the fact that they do not like us in good meat. They won't want any good meat here.
But we don't have to say we're selling good meat. We could just say that we're traveling.
We
you're
could
traveling.
say we're taking it to Caer Koenig, where
That's what
the
you-
They don't
leader
like to see that.
certainly likes good mead. He is a silver dragonborn that I've been trying to get an audience with for ages.
Oh, good. He's a dragonborn.
They look, I don't like them here either. I have to admit, I don't like them here either, and I would never sell them good mead.
Okay,
in
we're
town.
passing through then, and we're just looking for a place to stay, which is half truth. So, the more truth we say, the easier it is to hopefully convince them.
The speaker for Caer Koenig would very much appreciate good mead.
Oh,
So it would be believable that we would be passing through on our way to there.
all
All
right.
right, it's decided then.
Have you ever told him exactly where it comes from, though?
He won't. He's never given me an audience,
Do we have any mead here?
but he likes
us
the
or no?
drink quite a bit.
Do we have any?
I don't think I had any left.
I still have the one that I purchased from you.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can have that.
Push comes to shove, you silently give him a cup if he asks you anything, but you don't speak.
Not the leader here, the leader in Caer Koenig. He
Eh.
is a drinker.
Okay. Well,
The leader here, I don't know what he wants or what he likes.
okay. Well, and that
He's-
makes it easier for us.
Questionable.
Okay. Everybody good? Leoric.
I'm ready.
All right.
Are we ready?
Cheppy's
Not in
job
front
is
of
just
him.
being Cheppy.
Maybe. Is there?
I'm gonna
is-
lean
is-
close to Ray and just tell him, if we want to ever talk to the speaker in Caer Koenig, we will need this good mead. I've tried to see him so many times, and I'm a silver dragonborn like him, and he won't talk to me. But he loves the drink. So if we want to have an audience with him, just keep it in mind. We need this
We'll
good
have to
mead.
have it. All right.
So
Okay.
We just
not
have the one
here, but
bearer?
in the next town.
Not here, but the next one.
We're gonna go to care. Stick to the plan.
All right,
And
let's go.
All right. Go in the outhouse before you change, please, Leoric.
Okay, I will. That's a very good question. That's a very good idea. I also have to use it. I will be back then.
Cheppy has a thought. If they do want the mead, we could just tell them that, this other dragonborn is waiting for us and is expecting us. He's not gonna want to hurt us if another person's waiting.
We don't even have to mention the good mead. We can just say that she's a merchant passing through and she has a band to protect her. That's it. Keep it simple. Not too much conversation. And we hopefully have a place to rest.
Let's hope that someone in there is a lady so you can flirt with them and get us by.
That would be wonderful.
Yes, indeed.
Cheppy's real surprised about your lady pickup games. It was great at the bar.
Oh, thank you. It wasn't a game. It was... Anyway, all right. When he gets back, we shall go with the plan. Yeah. Okay.
Are we ready? Are we ready to go?
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
Terrio tries to slide in front of him and like pushes him out the door. Thank you so much, because he's trying to, so he won't see him.
Orc is
orc.
sort of warming himself by the fire that's sort of, been kicked up by Cheppy, and he says, "Oh, you're going to the care then?"
Yes.
Oh, well,
And I
that's
am
good.
guiding
That's
them to
good.
the
I'm
care.
sure you'll find a place to sleep there.
Oh, thank you. Enjoy your warmth.
Thank you.
Can I insight check that?
Sure. Yeah, this guy's full of shit.
Are we? Should we move on to the next town?
I don't want to go.
Very cool.
Well, it's kind of a
Right,
die-die
okay.
situation.
I think we are going to get ourselves into trouble if we go to this care. However, we're
in
going to
trouble no
get
matter
ourselves
what.
into trouble outside also.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but there was almost nobody down at the other end. Maybe we can just bust into it and sleep there.
Oh
Down
yeah,
there.
that's
It's
not a good
bad
idea.
idea.
Oh, now it's okay for me to talk. Okay, great.
I said it wasn't a good idea, but anyway.
I think it's a great idea.
Cheppy
bust
thinks it's
in.
a great idea. As long as we don't have any lights on, who's gonna know? Going from the back.
Oh, you want to bust in?
Cheppy's
well.
great at busting
Maybe
down
we
doors.
should.
Do you see
We have
these?
this problem where we talk about these plans.
Yes,
out
yes, we
loud.
should move.
No,
Yes.
I thought we
Walk
went
and talk.
outside. I was.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
outside
following.
at this
Yeah,
point.
I was following.
Okay.
So here's the deal: we go bust into a place. How would it be? Would you like to be on guard and know prepare for what's going to happen and have it be on our terms, or would you like to be found in an area
I'm not
unknown?
seeing a lot of guards. I'm not seeing a lot of people around here that's gonna do much. I don't think anyone's just gonna run up there, through
Okay,
this weather.
let's go
I
with Ray's
think
plan
that
then.
if we stay in town, we are in danger. It doesn't matter where we stay. If
I
we
think so,
leave
too.
town, we're in danger to the outdoors. But if we stay in town, no matter what, we'll have to deal with this speaker.
I would like to
So
remind
we
you.
might as well face him head on.
I agree.
I
I'd
will
like to
back
remind
up
you,
whatever plan you all choose.
we have a dragonborn here with a very large weapon,
Potentially 2 dragonborns.
potentially two. I'm here, very trained in my arts. Now, Ray, I know you're a druid and you can turn into things. And Chappie has a frog that apparently is magical. So maybe the frog will protect her. I think we're on better terms if we meet this head on. You can't tell me you're not the least bit curious as to what the hell is going on here.
I can
I'm very
absolutely say that I'm not curious at all. Mind your own
Okay.
business. Are you saying the guy in there was being a nice guy?
Mind your own business. Coming
Did
from
he
Ray.
seem like a nice guy? No. Let's focus. Okay.
Oh,
That guy. Did you feel like that guy was okay? So you
He's absolutely full of shit, but I can tell
Cool.
a shit
Yes.
talker
Yeah.
easily.
Okay,
You
so-
smell it on their
yeah.
lips, Ray.
so you believe him that he's full of shit, and you want to walk right in there? No problem.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Well,
How are you not dead? Obviously, it's dangerous. I would
because I-
rather go a couple miles up the road and then stay out in my tent than go into that place.
But how long is it?
I will
actually?
say, in the short time I have known Raytuin, he has proven that he owes literally everyone money. And
You know
somehow,
what? Yeah. You know what? I've been here. No,
he
I've
is
been
still
here. Yeah.
alive.
No, absolutely. I've been here. Yeah, I owe him like 30, 40, 50, 100 gold. I'm pretty
Remember
sure,
that
so-
thing we talked about
I
smelling
trust
shit?
his survivability
Yeah, well, you don't know.
instinct
You don't know.
Okay.
beyond anyone except Moonbrook.
I'm telling you,
So-
if we bust in, it's not that hard to bust into just a place like that. It's boarded up. I'm sure we're strong enough. You got big muscles. We'll just bust in, huh? Okay. We can close up the window. We can just rest. It'll be
Yes.
okay.
And everyone that sees us will just be freaking silent about it all and be jury. A random group goes and busts in one of their place and stay here unwantedly. Yeah, that makes
What
What does
Perfect
perfect
sense.
everyone
sense.
else think?
Cheppy
Moonbrook?
can be stealthy.
Peppy? Leoric?
I would rather fucking freeze than go up there.
Hey, all right.
Well, I
Without
think
breaking into the house, Moonbrook.
while we are on the subject, I do think that it would be wonderful if I could, and I do agree with you, speaking of all of this, Ray, you do owe me 8.5 gold for the axe beak, so...
Oh, look at that.
So everyone, you also too, Teriel. It's
Yeah, I spent 15, remember? You take it out of that share.
Ray Twin, I will pay half of what you owe.
Oh my God! Yes, I'll take that. Absolutely. Yeah, sure.
And you,
no problem.
And you would owe her. Okay.
No, you've helped us.
But as far as everything on hand, I do agree. Either we just skip town completely, but we stay here maybe for a little bit, warm up a bit, and then move on, or excuse me, or we go ahead and go after the care. That's dangerous though, so maybe we could just go instead back towards Denev's Rest and sleep there.
So you want to break in?
Yes.
Well, I mean, if we keep quiet, we just rest.
Okay, everyone who wants to break in, say aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Aye.
Be on your way then. I will tally behind and keep an eye out then.
Very well. All right, everyone, this way. And on your right is some abandoned houses, I think. And then over here is some more looks like houses. And also a frozen lake on the left.
Can I do a
I'm supposed to be
perception
the
check
guide.
to see if there's anybody watching us?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, normal perception.
Can I do that as well?
So I want to get out of the habit of like having multiple people roll for stuff like this. I'd rather you just help somebody.
Oh.
So if you can say that you want to help one person to do their perception check, or one of you can decide. I'm generally trying to do it with whoever is the person that's instigating the roll, you know, with like they're the person that gets to make the roll. So we can say that you're helping Teriel.
Okay.
So Teriel, just roll it again.
Okay.
Okay, so it'd be the 3. It'd be the 3 or the 12. Okay, yeah, it's. I mean, you see a few people maybe looking from inside houses and stuff here and there.
There's some people. Hello.
So Teriel like puts his hood on of his fur jacket or fur shawl, and just kind of covers up, and walks a little bit behind everyone.
And I think for a couple more steps, or maybe for, I don't know, when we get close towards the towards Den of Rest, he shuts up. Actually, he probably just has that one line, but he shuts up then because he's trying to sell it still.
Yes.
Are the buildings next to Den of Rest, are they like warehouses, or are those regular houses?
Regular houses.
Those are regular houses.
Mm-hmm.
Is there?
These are warehouses. Oops, sorry, I'm on the wrong layer. These are houses.
Yeah,
These are warehouses. Yes.
Okay, so once we get down there, I would probably loop around and start looking for either a door or a window on that side.
Like a back door into Den of Rest?
Either a back door or a window, yeah.
Yeah, everything's boarded up though.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a back door, there's back windows, but everything's boarded up.
Can I
Chuck is going to move to the house that is next to Den of Rest in the back. Are there any windows that are on the back of that house that would be able to kind of have view on us?
Yes.
Okay, Cheppy's going to be just patiently waiting and watching those windows, and she's going to hold an action. And she's going to be holding, if she sees anybody come into those windows, she's going to cast sleep on them.
Okay.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay.
She's going to be just like holding Frog, clutching him against her chest. And she's just going to take her hand and she's going to put it into her fur as she's watching the windows. And she's just on the side of the building, just eyes targeted straight on those windows.
Okay.
I'm just going to go to one of the windows that's within sight of the windows that Cheppy is watching and try to break through the wood or pull the wood off.
Give me an athletics check. You're like trying to struggle with it. It's boarded up really well. You can't get like a good hold of it.
And there's no way, there's
You have
nothing
a
open
plus
at
6
all.
on that, by the way. That was an
Right?
8.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, if the Dragonborn can't do it, none of us can.
The tour doesn't stop here. We could always go down to the warehouses if we wanted.
You know what? I like the way you think. So
We're better off in the stables with the animals at this
sure,
point.
that's fine too. That's
Also
fine. That's absolutely
fair.
fine.
You want to sleep
Yeah.
next to animals? Well, okay.
I've been
alright.
one. It's not that bad.
I don't know if you guys left the animals at the uphill climb or if you brought them down with you. But if you didn't unhitch them, they'd be up outside the uphill climb.
Oh, we need to go get them then. We need to get them.
I mean, if you say that you brought them with you, then you brought them with you.
I feel like we would have brought them with us.
Yeah,
For sure.
Definitely.
No problem.
Are the warehouses boarded up?
Yes, they are.
Wait a second. So hold on a second. I go over to one of the warehouse doors, and I'll use see if I can pick my way in through the door. If the door is,
You're trying to pull off the board to get in.
oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Are you trying to pick
I
a
didn't know
lock?
if there was another way to break in or not.
It's up to
No, it's
you.
like
I mean, you
actually
can.
board-
There's a lot of ways you can try. You tell me.
Yeah,
can
I
even
want
strike
to.
it.
First off, I want to look for a easier way that's not boarded up to get in. Like, maybe if I have like a thieving past or something, I could look in and see if there's an easier way in.
You're just assuming that I... Okay, listen. I would be looking around, and I asked if it was boarded up, and I got a yes.
It is boarded up.
But there could be other ways in.
Are there any other ways in?
Is there a locked door?
Ray, you can give me a perception check, or actually be investigation. Investigation.
I'm helping you because
You
I'm
have an
also
advantage.
looking.
Yep.
Okay, investigation?
Yep.
Better than the one.
Yeah, you think that one of the second, like the warehouse is basically like one story, but kind of like large. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no second row of windows. There's no first row of windows, but like up a bit, there are some small windows. They're boarded, but one you can see maybe looks like you might be able to get in that way. It's 50-50 chance.
How high is it?
Pretty high
Yeah,
up.
how high
It's
is
probably
it?
like 12 feet, maybe 15.
I have an idea. But it
Yeah.
involves you throwing me.
As he transforms back into a
Oh.
gnome.
Give me a toss.
I can throw you.
Wait, before you do that, tie up his clothes. We don't need you to throw him, and his clothes stay behind.
Okay, you're
And
right.
we just see an
Yeah, it'd be
ass
bad.
going all the way over there.
He bundles them all up in his
Alright.
at his belly and
I pick him up
Oh,
and I brace myself and I lean back and I throw him with all my might.
All right, athletics
boy.
check.
Over the house.
I should guide you.
Are you? All right,
Oh my gosh, he launches him.
Nissa, you pick up Mini Leoric and launch him. Where are you throwing him?
I'm throwing him
spiral.
at the window that has the like,
Is he gonna go through this?
Splat through.
he's gonna go through it hopefully.
No.
Probably out the
Okay.
other side.
Yeah, you launch him. You just launch him at the window.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Leoric, You get thrown right at this window. I think we see Leoric.
Yeah, Tails is like
sort of slow motion towards the window. Leoric, how are you positioning your arms and legs? What's the
Oh my God. He's bundled all of his extra clothes in his chest, and he's like in the fetal position. So I feel like it's like a medicine ball with a head. That's kind of how he is right now.
All right. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh my God.
Everything goes in slow motion.
Cheppy's just standing there covering Frog's eyes.
Oh.
Azuth guides me.
And what did you say? You said strength saving
Strength
throw?
saving throw, yeah.
Perfect.
you're dead.
Leoric hits the boards with a thud.
Wait. 11?
Is he alive?
An 11? Let's see. I say, you know what? Let's say you got launched pretty hard. Give me with advantage because you had somebody that threw you.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Another one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Strength, you said?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Does he like spread out right before?
Oh man.
You all just hear this like crash as Leoric makes a Leoric-sized hole through the wooden boards that sort of like crash and break. And you can probably hear this.
To the boards?
Yeah, you go through the boards like there's like a little Leoric.
I had planned.
Amazing.
I would like to say, well, being quiet is definitely not the option now. Is he alive?
The wind's loud. That's fine. Just give him a minute.
Nessa,
Do we
you
have
to know your strength.
Why didn't we give him any rope?
And that's a good place for us to end the session today.
Wait,
Nessa's like, I held back.
I just want Moonbrook to like reach behind her and hold up a grappling hook, like sadly.
I wish I had known you had that.
You guys just picked him up and threw him at me. You didn't let him kill you.
Good job, everybody. Good job.
Amazing.
So I had a ton of stuff planned for today. This was not on the list.
I feel like that's every episode.
Another day. Another D&D
I'm
session.
so sorry.
I had,
Oh my God.
I had so many. I had so many potential things that could have happened today ready, and you guys are like, "We're gonna go this way and that way," and I'm like,
We're gonna throw people through windows.
"Oh, okay."
Look, I tried, okay? I literally tried.
Listen, you make your choices, and I'll do my best to go along with them.
I
That is what
I
it
was
is.
like, I want to go to the cave. I want to slash something.
Yeah.
Smite it.
Yeah, I was ready for a fight.
I also want to do that, but I have 10 hit points, so I really couldn't do those.
That's what I'm worried about. I want everybody to like at least get to level 3 before we get into like the really bad shit.
Yeah,
so
well,
I was just scared
is
of
that
this bully
possible?
leader.
As
Leoric
weird as
had
that is,
10
is
points. Now
Is
he's
it
at
possible?
5.
Is it possible to get
true.
to level 3 without fighting? I mean, I do want to get into a fight. I'm just wondering with the way that we're doing
Dude,
this.
you think I'm gonna answer? I'm not gonna tell you.
Right, okay.
Oh man, you already you haggling out of character now.
I'm just saying it's
I'm not telling you shit.
I just wanted to like so I know a
Insight
little bit
check.
about these towns, so I just wanted to give everybody the warning, and then you decide. Yeah.
Like my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.
I don't trust.
Great session, everybody. Good job.
Amazing.
That was very funny. Good job. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all of these lovely people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/rime, RIME, where we have links for all of them. You can go click the links, follow them on all the places. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming, consider throwing it their way. Link up your Amazon Prime and Prime Gaming with Twitch, and go sub to somebody and get yourself some emotes. Go support them. But if you head on over to the website, we have links for the podcasts version of the show as well. It makes a huge difference if you can head on to the Apple Store and listen to the podcast and rate and review it. It makes a huge difference. It's such a big help for Table Story. So if you have that capability, if you have the time, we'd love it if you could do that. But let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs to wrap things up. Sorry we went a bit over today. We're gonna
holidays.
We're gonna go around the room and do some shout outs and find out what everybody's been doing, etc. Let's start off with Myth today. Myth.
Hey, it's me, Myth, or Cord. Hi, everyone. That was a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting to go through the boards, but I don't know. I was thinking like maybe...
You got a 20.
Right, yeah, exactly. But I was thinking like throw me through the hole that was there. But that also works too. I mean, we made it. But also, I was like, maybe if I get inside, I can unlock it from the outside. Forgetting completely that it's boarded up. So now I'm just inside. Either way, that was fun.
Possibly unconscious.
Possibly
It just happens so fast. It happens
Yeah,
so
it happens
fast.
so quick. You have to throw me, okay?
This was really quick. Oh, this was sudden. Nobody. We didn't discuss this beforehand.
But that was a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for having me, as always. It was super awesome. You can follow me on twitter.com/mythematics, see what I'm up to and what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of writing lately. I've also started my own roleplay server on Last Oasis. I know a lot of people are very excited about Last Oasis and when there's going to be roleplay in it. Why not now? So I have 4 hexes in that game. If anyone's interested, mythematic.tv. Well, the rules will be there, and you can apply there as well. So... That's what I'm shouting out.
Might take you up on that offer.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be writing up some custom lore too that'll fit with the world, and it'll also be my own homebrew world lore.
Cool. Very nice.
Because I'm a nerd. But that's it.
Thank you, buddy. Wish.
Hello, it me Wish. I do this stuff and things on Twitch, and I've been pretty busy lately. Hopefully we can get some fun and games in this weekend. I'll be changing my schedule pretty soon, so I will not be starting as late as I have been, but on the docket for the coming up week is Dead by Daylight, Stardew Valley modded, because I'm a esports Stardew Valley champion. Okay.
Yeah.
And all the different things. So you can check me out if you're into that kind of stuff. Basically, if you just want to come and talk about stupid things, I'm really good at that. And give me a follow on Twitter as well if you want to keep up with weird things too. So yeah, that's it.
Nailing it.
I'm just weird.
You're just so
I talk
adorable.
about
I
weird
can't.
stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you guys, thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Wish.
She actually is a-
Wish.
Go ahead. She is actually an esports queen when it comes to Stardew Valley. You guys need to watch it. It's terrifying.
Oh, that was not a joke.
No, that's not a joke.
There was an actual.
Oh my god, I need to see
Yeah,
this.
no, I've actually placed twice esports double. I mean, I was like third
The
place
two-time.
twice, but it's still a place. Still got money
champion.
from it. Stardew.
That's
Awesome.
I couldn't
That
do
is
it.
awesome.
That is so awesome.
Thank you, Wish. Proxy, why don't you go next?
Oh god, I had water in my throat. I almost choked.
That timing.
Chappie's actually coming out.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Proxy. I play Chappie and Frog. I was very honored to be asked to play here on a table story a couple months ago, and it has been amazing since. And I got to meet a bunch of amazing people that you should go follow, and also use your Twitch Prime with our Gaming Prime,
Prime Gaming.
whatever. Prime Gaming, because I know the Twitch things. You should definitely use it on them. They're all phenomenal people. I also stream 5 times a week, Monday to Friday. I'm European-ish. EU times works best for me. I play a lot of League of Legends and Rust. And then I do this on Fridays. But you can follow me on Twitter if you want to see dog pics, because I have lots of dog pics. They're great. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you so much. Tech?
Hello, I'm Technique. I stream about 6 to 7 days a week, mostly 6, on Twitch, and I do lots of RPG. I do tons of voices, so I often get asked, "What's my real voice?" This is my real voice today. I'm just kidding. This is actually my real voice. Very honored to be here. D&D is something that I am new to, about 2 years old, and I love it to death. I love to act. Something I used to do in my past, so this is a way to get back into acting. And improv is one of the hardest things to learn as an actor, and this is what's the best way to actually do it and to be here. And I think Table Story is probably, I'm just going to say Table Story is the best place for RP, and has some of the best DMs. So definitely take all those prime gaming that you were going to throw our way, or my way, I should say, and put it here. All right. Yeah. Other than that, follow me on Twitter. It's Technique with no U, no E, TV at the end for Twitter. And on Twitch, it's just Technique. So thanks for being here, and I appreciate you guys enjoying Teriel. Hopefully you like him.
He's also a Twitch ambassador.
He is a Twitch
Yes,
ambassador.
Teriel is a Twitch ambassador.
Is a Twitch ambassador.
Yeah, it was really
That's what I was
weird. I don't know how that happened, but
Yeah.
We like
I charmed them as Teriel.
By the way,
Can we have
There
Teriel
must have
do
been
it?
ladies. You slay the ladies. it
you
seems.
slay the
I
ladies.
slay. What can I say?
So we have two
I'm
wonderful
aboard now.
two wonderful Twitch ambassadors. Go follow everybody. Make sure you follow Technique, please. Yes. And next, Tess. Why don't you go next?
I am a derp with cats. I'm sorry, they show up kind of randomly. I'm obsessed with my cats, so I talk about them all the time. And basically, they're the center of my universe. Also, I'm so freaking lucky to be here and with these incredible people. Whack literally makes us feel like we are there. Like, it's so easy to roleplay because I feel like I'm actually a dragonborn, actually in this town, freezing my booty off, and it's amazing. And everybody, Myth and Proxy and Wish and Ray and everybody. I'm saying they're like, I'm mixing up real names with, yeah. Just please follow everyone: Aaron and Wish and Proxy and Mythmatic and Technique, who I have literally known forever, who is a rock star, and Whack, who's amazing, who's actually been streaming some shit, what is that?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Thank you.
Crossing.
My brain.
Oh, no, it's called Animal Cussing.
Yes.
That is accurate.
I can't play that game because I have a gimpy hand, so I can't use like thumbsticks. But I can watch people play it and enjoy it, and he makes fun of it, and it's awesome. Also, just like seriously, subbing on YouTube is free, and it's just like YouTube Table Story. Also, a Table Story on Twitch if you want to keep up to date with all of their shows. They're amazing. Please
Go
follow all
Tess
of these people.
on all the places.
Seriously, I was about to
I'm
say
a
Tess is
doofus.
just the sweetest. She's using her time for everyone else. Tess is amazing.
Yes.
As simple as that.
I'm a doofus. I only stream, so the only day you're guaranteed to see me on my own channel is Saturdays. Every other day is kind of a crapshoot. Like, maybe I'll stream if I can. Sometimes I stream on the Borledge channel. Sometimes I stream on other people's channels. I'm also doing a vampire TTRPG on Sheepdog Gaming.
Let's go.
I'm here. I'm just all over the place. So like, just don't pay attention to me. Just follow everybody else because they're really cool. But I'm here every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and I'm on my channel every Saturday at a random time. And lately I've been doing a lot of VR because it's awesome. Anyway, read Aaron's book. I don't know where he's up there. It's really good. It's really good.
He says no, but he means yay.
No, I mean, no. Fuck.
But yeah.
Don't just read it, buy it. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, yes, buy it, please, and then read it.
Yeah, don't
Why
read
do
it.
I feel like this is our last show? This is like the last show or something.
The music, it's emotional.
Oh my god, seriously, the axe speak sound just did me in today. I was like,
Road music again.
Dude, Whack, you're a damn wizard, dude. This is an audiobook to me. Like, honestly.
it is. I feel
glad
like
you
we're
like it.
there.
I'm
Like
glad you
it
like it.
just paints the picture so well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, man, you're incredible, dude. To be able to do all that
Listen,
stuff.
Peachy Pixel 8 is the one that did the giant yellow chicken travel music.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, let's.
I
don't know
love
if
the
you
chat
guys
interaction.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, so stupid me. I follow everybody on here, so I don't actually know what. I think this was on the Table Story channel, but somebody correct me if I was wrong, if I am wrong. But Peachy and Pumpkinberry like worked together, and Peachy did all of the on Gone. He did like the entire soundtrack to Gone, and it's available on Spotify and iTunes and Google Music and
It's incredible.
Stitcher probably, and TuneIn and all the places. So find it there. Literally just look up Gone Table Story soundtrack, and you'll find there's like 3. But it's fucking amazing. I'm sorry,
It's too much talent around here. So much talent.
They did an episode where they talked about like how they worked on it together, and it blew my mind. And I think it was on Table Story. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure.
It was. They did sort of a music roundup last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Peachy.
so cool.
Peachy.
Amazing.
Peachy and I have been friends for a very long time. He's a wonderful human, and he's done a lot of music for Table Story through the years. But he worked really closely with PB on Gone, which just wrapped up. It's a fantastic series. If you've never seen it, we've got it in the collections here on Twitch or on VODs and YouTube, or podcast versions everywhere. Yeah, Myth is in there too.
Yep.
And it's just a fantastic show. And Peachy made this song.
I did not know that, and that makes that explains so much. It's so good.
Yeah. I was like, dude, there's basically chocobos in this, so I'm gonna need a chocobo song.
So good.
And he delivered.
It's so good.
Yeah. But
I
enough
can't
about.
help but like Bob for it.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah, it's really good.
makes you
It's
move.
really catchy.
Aaron, tell him who you are. Tell them all about your book, where they can buy it.
Famous
Famous author Aaron Black.
Hi, everyone. My name's Aaron Black. I'm an author. You should read my book. It's called... I forgot. Whoops. Anyway, that's me.
Firewall down.
Firewall down. Just look it up on Amazon. If you have Kindle, whatever, unlimited, you can get it included in that. Or if you have any kind of Audible membership, you can get it included in that. Just get it. Get the physical version.
It's
and
fine. It's fine.
The other version.
No. I mean, if you want a physical version, that's fine. But go for the Kindle. It's cheaper. It's easier. Do it.
Yeah,
do
both.
It.
You want the.
But don't
actual
do it if you
hard
don't
copy.
want to. And that's it.
It's a great toilet book.
People can go follow him.
It's a great toilet book.
While you're on the toilet, you can follow
it's the
Aaron
book.
on Twitter at Aaron
That's
B.
weird.
Writes.
Okay.
Go follow him while you're on the toilet.
Listen, it ain't weird. We've all at least looked at someone's profile while peeing or
Yeah,
peeing.
but now
on.
if I get follows, I'm gonna be like, oh,
That's the best
I know where
part.
they
It's
were.
bathroom roulette. Who's taking a poop and who's not?
That is new for me.
that could be applied to so many things.
I wish I could title that the name of this episode, but we can't.
That would have been the first
That would
episode.
be-
I
Maybe
mean,
the second,
man.
first episode.
Yeah.
You can, and they'll have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, please make sure you follow everybody here. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. And there's so much more to come. So hopefully you'll stick with us through the entirety of the campaign. I think it's really great. And we've yet to see them even have a fight or anything. I can't wait to see what's going to happen when that actually happens. We'll see what happens there. I'm so curious.
Fun fact, I'm out of flour, by the way.
Oh no!
It's time to keep it.
You have like
gotta recycle it.
You gotta get a tarp.
Just like take
Is there a
a
butter
plastic bag and just go like this off your mustache and your hair. Just like.
But you use like hairspray and flour, right?
Yeah, it's
Did you say
mousse
that?
and flour. Yep.
Yeah, so saving that, I don't know what that's gonna
It's
be.
be chunky.
I've been doing stuff on my channel lately, which is extremely rare. If you want to watch a grown man play a kid's game and yell at it like a maniac, you can do that over on twitch.tv/waxsteven, because Pumpkinberry, Brutal Bree, and Tuesday Gray and Murgles all forced me to play Animal Crossing, and even though I don't love it, I am addicted. So I'm playing it.
Which is the goal, I think.
That's where we're at.
That's the way it goes.
So thank you everybody so much for joining us tonight. Thank you as always, chat. We love you. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Technique. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Wish. And thank you, Proxy and Myth. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being awesome role players. We'll see you guys hopefully on Sunday for Dying Order, the campaign run by Brad Widow in the Quest system now. In the Quest system. So that's going to be wrapping up soon. So hopefully you'll catch the end of that. Thank you, everybody. Peace out.
No.
A wonderful rest of your Friday. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night.